Now we're going to be watching The Last of Us. I am super excited, and it's going to be a good time because this series has been incredible for me. And now we get a TV series with some great actors. We have Neil, the legend himself, who helped direct, not direct, but basically he guided this whole thing. And we're going to talk about what exactly his role was. And we're going to talk about what the series might be for newcomers and what might be for those like myself who's played this games too many times, each of them, even speed run them. And there's a lot to talk about. I'm excited about it, and hope you guys are too. Should be a fun ride. I'm going to play some visuals of the game from part one, and then we'll talk about it as well. Just so everybody knows, we're going to have a watch party here on this stream, but you cannot see it through YouTube or Twitch and all of these services because it's illegal. But the way I'm doing it is a very legal way, which is a company called Screener. They're not promoting me to do this or anything. I just wanted to use it so we can do a watch party together. Anybody's welcome to join. I'm going to put the link up once the series is available in a couple minutes. And all you have to do is have an HBO Max account. And then when you go to the website, you're able to watch the same thing I'm watching. It's a very cool site because it lets you watch YouTube together with a friend, exact same time. When they pause it, it pauses for you and things like that. It's pretty cool. And it's all legal. So if you have like Disney or any other service, streaming service, you can put it on there. Netflix, Disney Plus, all that. Well, today we're doing HBO Max and we're sharing the watching of the actual game. I mean, movie. TV show. I'm all messed up, man. I just finished eating. I'm so relaxed. I rarely ever get something like this. This is like a gift from heaven. I'll be honest. Why? Because I've gotten to a place where I'm a movie buff and TV show guy, but the rare moment of having a game that's so good get a movie is rare. Seen a lot of games that weren't great try to make games, or even great games make movies, is what I meant to say, and it wasn't as powerful. And I feel like this it's hard to fail with The Last of Us. So we'll see what they can do, and we'll see how they go about it. We're going to talk about it right now. We're going to just discuss it for the next couple minutes casually, and then we're going to get rolling and actually watch the show together, and then we'll talk about it throughout the stream. Why can't I play them all? I guess we're gonna have to hit the button here every time. But yeah, it should be a good night. Should be a good night. I'm watching these cutscenes, man. I haven't seen these in a while, and I can't believe that they're gonna really put us through this. Probably one of the most difficult moments in this game was just this very beginning. And the reason why I'm showing all this is spoiler. Most of this will probably be in the TV show. Unfortunately, I find it hard how to present this to people without spoiling the story, right? I can play through the beginning of the game and go through this myself, or I can just show these cutscenes that are inside of the game that allow you to watch the cutscenes. Pretty cool. So it's kind of like a movie, but yeah. All right, before we continue, we're gonna stop here. I'm gonna turn on my camera. Should be standing up so that you can see me better. Right here. I'm so relaxed though, and my camera's not looking good. There we go. That's better. A little bit. But yeah, so we're going to be talking about the game. We're going to be talking about the the TV show. We're going to discuss everything. We basically just want to chill and talk about what we love about the series, what I'm expecting about the TV show. I think any director, if I'm a director, and this is going to be just my view to start off, and maybe, you have a different opinion. If I'm a director, I don't want to pick up a series and just copy paste. If they tell me, hey, make a movie about this game and do everything you saw in the game, put it in the movie, that's it. I wouldn't want to take the project, because even though I might love the game, there's no creativity, there's nothing that I'm adding to, and it's not me making a movie, it's me copying and pasting. So with that in mind, I do believe that, hopefully this TV series will be special, and that they will have some type of unique storylines. So from what I'm hearing, they have, backstories and extra additional pieces of story that they're telling throughout the series. And I haven't even checked, I haven't even checked to see how many episodes is this series. I'm gonna look it up right now. Nine episodes for the TV series. That's cool. Okay, so yeah, so if there's 9, they're gonna be over an hour each. That's 9 hours. You have a lot of story you can tell within that time. If we look at what we're watching now, we're kind of watching the cutscenes from the original game. This is the origin story of how Joel and Ellie meet. This is going to be exactly what we see today. I believe we're not going to get backstories to start. I think we're going to go into some of this, and then they can go in between and jump in between into different memories and stories and backstories, and just explore maybe something new, maybe Tessa's life a little bit, that situation that she's in right now where she got into a fight. It can be anything, so there's plenty of ways they can kind of implement this and make it special. And then if they build it up properly, the way I would, is the way this one ends, it's a climax as we go forward, to continue the series and to continue to build as we go. So anything's possible. I want to talk about what the series means to me and get into it before the show starts. We have a good 30 minutes or so, guys. I'm waiting to start the watch party in a little while. But yeah, so plenty of, did I just press the wrong button? There it goes. Right button. There's plenty of story to get into, and of course everything you're watching is like skipping through the story. I've never watched it like this. This is the remakes version of allowing you to watch every cutscene that's in the game. Some of the stuff's hard. Like, look at this. Tessa's a bad act. I actually played this multiple times, and then when I played it recently, this new version that came out last year, it hit different. It hit so different. Now that I beat part 2 and stuff like that, it really hit different. And Tessa, for example, was more meaningful and more powerful. Their relationship with Joel and her, and then her situation as well, was just super powerful and heavy. I don't know what to talk about and what I'm allowed to bring up during this. Yeah, I think think it's just difficult because maybe you're a newcomer, and this is where like when we start the watch party, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna watch. So I wouldn't know where to go. And as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and share this. Actually, wait a minute. I can share this on my sorry. I didn't know I can share this. That's cool. All right, I'm gonna actually tweak this up a little bit. There we go. I'm tweeting this a little bit. Shout out to everybody watching on different platforms. We're trying to keep it on YouTube and Twitch, even though that's low numbers right now. We're just showcasing some of the video game, the starting cutscenes, the first couple hours of gameplay, really simple stuff, just introducing the characters, Joel's mission, and him with Tessa. You know, it's a relationship that you don't really know how meaningful and purposeful it is until you figure out everything that Joel has gone through. And you'll see, like, damn, it's hard for him, a guy like that, to have a friend like her and to be building, you know, the way things have been going in that situation. All of this stuff gets very, very intense. So pretty cool. I might actually restart this and do commentary. I'm seeing that this is skipping through a lot of gameplay. So there's so much going on. For example, in between this, I don't know how to pause. There it goes. In this situation here, you see she's shot, she's hurt. Then they get caught up in a situation where they have to, you know, come together to figure some stuff out, and it makes it very interesting dynamic for the future of what could be or what isn't or what is, you know. So exciting, it's interesting. I'm currently literally going through this. Let's check it out. Let's keep watching. This is my favorite.
She's not one of mine.
Shit. What happened?
Don't worry, this is fixable. I got his help. But I can't come with you.
Well, then I'm staying.
Ellie, we won't get another shot at this.
Hey, we're smuggling her?
There's a crew of Fireflies that'll meet you at the Capitol building.
That's not exactly close.
You're capable. You hand her off, come back, the weapons are yours. Double what Robert sold me.
Speaking of which, where are they?
Back in our camp.
We're not smuggling shit until I see them.
You'll follow me. You can verify the weapons. I can get patched up. But she's not crossing to that part of town. I want Joel to watch over her.
Whoa, I don't think that's
I'm
the
not
best
Ellie.
idea.
him. How do you know them?
I can't wait to see that
He
in
was
the
close
movie.
with his brother Tommy. Said if I was ever in a jam, I could rely on him.
Was that before or after he left your little militia group?
He left you too. He was a good man.
I could just take her to the North Tunnel and wait for me there.
Jesus Christ.
Just cargo, Joel.
No more talking. You'll be fine. Now go with him.
don't take long. And you, stay close.
It's, I wanted to kind of
go.
stress this part in this relationship here. We're gonna pause it. You know, Joel meeting Ellie, he just cold and he doesn't want to deal with bull crap. It's a post-apocalyptic world. He's been through hell, and then they want him to babysit, and it's like, oh man, you know, it's a lot. So he just was resistant. And then Ellie, you know, a little girl, she's a little teenager. There's all these creeps in the post-apocalyptic world, and she probably dealt with so much stuff. And she's like, I ain't going with that guy. And it was such a moment of rejection, and it's a powerful moment because later in the game, everything that happens, the relationship that they build, you come back to this part and you just get emotional. I know for me, I'm like, sheesh, like we all resist sometimes the greatest things in our life. Today I went ice skating with my cousin. I feel like his uncle, you know, I'm an old guy. And he had his kids with him, and his kids look at me like an uncle, and they're like, hey, uncle, you know. And I took them ice skating. Specifically, I told them I wanted them to come ice skating. I knew that some of them never did it. So then they all never did it. So he has 4 kids total. And I'm literally dragging these kids along ice skating. One of them was like, I can. And he was just the boy out of all 3 girls and a boy. I can't. And he's like falling all over the place. And I looked at him and I said, listen, you know, we all get scared and we all fear things, but bravery only comes through fear. You can't be brave without there being something to be afraid of. You have to not be afraid and take the chance. And the kid, by the end of the day, he ends up going crazy. Oh, wait, this is a cool scene. He ends up going crazy, speeding through faster than some of us, just like really nice. And then same story. One of the girls, she's 10 now. She wants to be a professional skater. Is what she told her dad. I love it. I want to go skating every week. I'm like, oops, what did I start? You know, but it was just awesome. And what I was trying to teach them is that sometimes, you know, ice skating is difficult. You fall hard and the floor is hard and everything's hard with ice skating. And I was trying to teach them that life is like that sometimes. And we can't be afraid of it. We have to keep pushing forward. And actually, the more forward you go, the more balance you have in your life, because you're in motion instead of being stagnant and allowing all the weight to be on you and all the pressure. That's what I was teaching them. And then they actually got it through their head, and you see them actually moving forward. And 4 kids, you know, I think the kid was like 5, the girl's 10, the other one's 16, and the other one was like 3 or something. And they all skated by themselves after a while of me holding them and carrying them and trying to show them the way. It's just a beautiful moment. But all that said, this rejection between Joel and Ellie is specific because the hard life that they've been living, they don't want to get attached. And a lot of us do that. We go through a heartbreak and we will detach from the world and not want to, you know, connect in that way. So absolutely love that scene. But this scene's pretty funny too. Let's go ahead and continue. Oh, is this the one? No, this ain't it. But yeah, you can see their relationship. This is their first time.
What are you doing?
Killing time.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
I am sure you will figure that out.
Your watch is broken.
And that whole watch thing is important. Joel's watch, his daughter gave it to him in the beginning, the story, on his birthday, the day she dies.
I hate bad dreams.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm gonna pause this. See that right there? If I'm a director and I'm watching that cutscene, I will 100% say, "Hey, we're gonna add a storyline of something bad that happened to Joel." And now you fill in the blank and you say, "Oh, I want to know about when he was a kid, or when he was in the apocalypse, or after his daughter died, or whatever story you feel like is the most important. Let's go ahead and go crazy, and then throw that into the TV series so that we can enjoy the series even more, with these extra stories within the plot." And that's something, like I said, as a director, I don't want to just copy paste the same cutscene without adding flavors and unique things and something special. And honestly, that one time right there will make it so that I would have him have bad dreams every episode, and we'll go back into Joel's life on every episode in some kind of way so that we can tap into something new for the viewers to learn about him. Back when he tells Ellie about he was one of those bad guys hijacking people and doing all this crazy stuff, he admits to it. So, I mean, even the bad dream could be about that. It's a lot of stuff.
You know, I've never been this close to the outside. Look how dark it is. Can't be any worse out there. Can it?
What on earth do the Fireflies want with you?
Hey. Sorry it took so long. Soldiers fucking everywhere. How's Marlene? She'll make it. I saw the merchandise. It's a lot. Wanna do this?
Yeah.
Let's go.
And cutscene. And cut.
Don't do anything stupid.
Move.
Turn around, on your knees. You scan him, I'll call it in.
All right. Put your hands on your head.
This is Ramirez at Sector 12, requesting pickup for 3 stragglers. Understood.
Look the other way. We can make this worth your while.
Shut up. Tired of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
What's the ETA?
Couple minutes.
Fuck! I thought we were just gonna hold him up or something. Oh shit. Look.
Was that Ellie's first kill?
Marlene set us up? Why the hell are we smuggling an infected girl?
I'm not infected.
No? Just lying?
I can explain.
You better explain fast.
Look at this.
I don't care how you got infected.
It's 3 weeks old.
No, everyone turns within 2 days, so you stop bullshitting.
It's 3 weeks. I swear. Why would she set you up?
I ain't buying it. Oh, shit. Tess. Run. Run!
Go! Go! Move!
A lot of gameplay here, man. What's crazy? It's like watching these cutscenes makes me realize how much gameplay is in between all of this. I just enjoy the story, a lot of the gameplay as well, but I actually never really realized the amount of and I'm gonna fix my camera, guys. Reason why is because I want to sit today. I usually stand for these type of things, but not today. We're gonna lower this, and I'm gonna expand this. Apologies, this looks terrible. Actually, what am I doing? No, I messed up my whole thing, guys. Should leave this the way it is and make a new. make a new version of this with the very cool mirroring, and it's called video capture. Call it. There we go. Give me 1 second, guys. There we go. Oh no. Let's delete that for a second. Try to make it better. So, okay, we're gonna keep watching these cutscenes while we get ready. We're gonna talk about some things in a minute and get it deeper into this whole thing. Let's drop this down. I'm gonna get really close to my face on the rest of this day.
All right, they're gone.
Look, what was the plan? Let's say that we deliver you to the Fireflies. What then?
Marlene, she said that they have their own little quarantine zone with doctors there still trying to find a cure.
Yeah, we've heard that before, huh, Tess?
And that whatever happened to me is the key to finding a vaccine.
Oh, Jesus.
It's what she said.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Hey, fuck you, man. I didn't ask for this.
Me neither. Tess, what the hell are we doing here?
What if it's true?
I can't...
What if, Joel? I mean, we've come this far. Let's just finish it.
Do I need to remind you what is out there?
I get it.
Here we go. You can see their relationship is terrible. All right. Very terrible. And a very unhealthy relationship. He doesn't care about dealing with this girl. He doesn't even want to bother. He's very bitter and sour and understandably so. You lost your family and your daughter was killed in front of you. You've seen this pandemic probably, you know, I'm saying the pandemic because I'm sitting, it's 2023, man. We made it out. But you sit in this post-apocalyptic world, not a pandemic. A pandemic, we're safe in our house, ordering every meal and just like watching every show and playing every video game. Okay, if you think pandemic was hard, imagine the post-apocalyptic world. You know, it's not even close. So just let's calm it down with our petty little whining.
Now watch your step as you're going out, because it's going to be a little...
That's a cool scene.
So is that everything you hoped for?
Jury's still out. But man, can't deny that view.
Come on, this way. Hey, let's pick it up. Look, we're almost done. Stay focused.
Yes, ma'am.
Poor Tess, man. She was so good. Will we get all of this? Will we get all of this within the show? I'm just curious, how much can they pack? I heard the first episode, and let's continue talking about the TV show. The first episode is going to be over an hour, which I love. I hate shows that just stick to like the specific time.
No.
What happens now?
What are you doing, Tess?
Oh, God. Maybe they had a map or something to tell us where they were going.
How far are we going to take
As
this?
far as it needs to go. Where was this lab of theirs?
Oh, she never said. She only mentioned that it was someplace out west.
What are we doing here? This is not us.
What do you know about us? About me?
I know that you are smarter than this.
Really? Guess what? We're shitty people, Joel. It's been that way for a long time.
No, we are survivors.
This is our chance.
It is over, Tess! Now, we tried. Let's just go home.
I'm not going anywhere. This is my last stop.
What?
Our luck had to run out sooner or later.
You going on?
No, don't touch me.
Holy shit. She's infected.
Joel,
Let me see it.
I didn't mean for this.
Show it to me. Oh, Christ.
Oops, right? Give me your arm. This was 3 weeks. I was bitten an hour ago, and it's already worse. This is fucking real, Joel. You've got to get this girl to Tommy's. He used to run with this crew. He'll know where to go.
No. That was your crusade. I am not doing that.
Yes, you are. Look. There's enough here that you have to feel some sort of obligation to me, so you get her to Tommy's. They're here.
Damn it.
I can buy you some time, but you have to run.
You want us to just leave you here?
Yes.
There is no way that...
I will not turn into one of those things. Come on. Make this easy for me.
I can find...
No, just go! Just fucking go.
Ellie,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for this.
get a move on.
Honestly, I'm a crybaby. This part didn't bother me the first time I played. What, as I learned to love Ellie and Joel. Sheesh. A rough situation. Poor Joel losing everybody cared about. What is going on with my screen?
Hey, look, about Tess. I don't even know what
Here's how this thing's gonna play out. You don't bring up Tess. Ever. Matter of fact, we just keep our histories to ourselves. Secondly, don't tell anybody about your condition. They think you're crazy, they'll try to kill you. And lastly, you do what I say when I say it. We clear?
Sure.
Repeat it.
What you say goes.
Good. Now there's a town a few miles north of here. There's a fella there that owes me some favors. Good chance he could get us a car.
Okay.
Let's get a move on.
I am ready for the show right now. Oh man. So I just want to digest that. We're gonna replay it, but with no audio. You know, I feel like I'm gonna be doing this a lot now, but I wish I could like fast forward, rewind, and pause it in between. Oh wait, ain't the cutscene I wanted. Oh, we're skipping it. Oh. Well, too bad, guys.
That was close. Thanks for the heroics and all. Ellie. Hey, what are you... Joel?
Bill!
What are you doing?
Bill!
Let me go.
Turn around and get on your knees. Just calm down a second.
Turn around
All right.
and get on your knees. Don't test me.
Just take it easy.
Any bites?
Oh,
Anything sprouting?
Oh, God damn it, I'm clean!
If I see so much as a prick. Ow!
Stop!
Son of a bitch!
You done?
Am I done? You come into my house, you set off all my traps, you damn near break my shooting arm. Who the fuck is this punk and what's she doing here?
I am none of your goddamn business, and we're here because you owe Joel some favors. And you
Oh.
can start by taking these off.
I owe Joel some favors. Is some kind of joke?
I'll cut to the chase. I need a car.
Well, it is a joke.
Damn,
Joel,
dude,
it's a
I
car.
can't even.
Well, if I
Get my
had one that
camera
works,
fixed.
which I sure as hell don't, what makes you think I'd just give it to you? Huh? Yeah, sure, Joel. Go ahead. Take my card. Take all my food, too, while you're at it.
By the looks of it, you could lose some of that food.
Listen to me, you little
No,
shit.
fuck you! You handcuffed
I
me.
need you to shut up.
Ellie's hilarious.
Whatever favors you think I owe you ain't worth that much.
Actually, Bill, they are.
Well, it don't matter, because I don't have a car that works.
But there is one in this town.
Parts. There are parts in this town.
Meaning that you could fix one up.
All right. If I'm gonna do this, there's some gear I'm gonna need.
All right.
It's on the other side of town. Now you help me go gather it, and maybe I can put something together that runs. But after this, I owe you nothing.
That's fine. A couple days from now, we'll probably be dead anyway.
Good. Follow me. Whole goddamn town's booby trapped. Best stay right on my ass.
Can't miss it.
Knock it off.
I love that. So, I always thought it was real cool the way, Ellie was presented. She's a badass from the start. And it's because of, you're in a post-apocalyptic world. I always laugh at the people who are like, oh no, I would never do this and I would never do that. And I'm so perfect. And I'm like, bruh, in a situation where it's the post-apocalypse world, and they're about to kill you, I would hope you can defend yourself and don't say, oh, it's okay. I'm just going to turn the other cheek. That's not how it works, okay? You can't turn the other cheek anymore once they freaking shoot you in the head, And Ellie has that attitude like, hey, man, you ain't taking me out. I love that about her. And, of course, Joel's just... such a weird, he's a douchebag for good reason, but he becomes the most loved character in this series, to a certain extent. We're playing Joel most of the game. So.
Well, here we are. You don't touch anything. And you close the door? Let's gear up.
What? I need a gun.
No, you don't.
Joel, I can handle myself.
No. Just stay here.
Fine. Just wait around for you two to get me killed.
Well, this goes on record as the worst fucking job you've ever taken.
It's up there.
How in the hell is Tess okay with this suicide mission?
Actually, her idea.
Really? Well, the broad's not as smart as I thought she was. But, fuck her. Seriously, you gotta take that kid back to where you found her.
I can't just take her back.
Then send her packing, let her find her own way. But let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. A partner. Somebody I had to look after. And in this world, that sort of shit's good for one thing. Getting you killed. So you know what I did? I wisened the fuck up. And I realized it's gotta be just me.
Bill, it ain't like that. It's
Bullshit. It is just like that. Hey! What'd I say to you when we walked down the steps? What'd I say?
I'm just fixing your stupid pile.
Don't touch. God damn it. You keep babysitting long enough, and eventually it's gonna blow up in your
Bill.
face.
we please just get on with it?
Here. Let's get on with it.
I've never seen the game like this.
That's not gonna hold.
We'll make it fast. Grab this. Please tell me you're done.
It's empty. What? Fucking empty.
Bill, where to? Bill, where?
Anywhere but here.
You better haul ass. Come on. They're poking through.
I wonder why we got so obsessed with Zombie. I feel like it's just an easy movie and game creation of a, you know, horde of things. I think realistically, not that it's not possible because we've seen people on drugs, but should be different, you know. Might make one day.
Inside the house now.
All right, so we got 10 minutes before the actual time
So
of
that
the
worked
thing.
out
We're gonna
well.
stop listening to this. Been too relaxed. We're gonna start getting into some thoughts and opinions on what the show's first episode is going to be about. We just saw a lot of the show. I don't believe all this is gonna happen. This is a ton of the actual beginning of the series. So all right, so Billstown. Okay, so we went from all this here, and let me see how far along this is. Okay, so it all ends right here. All right, you know what that is. So I do believe we're gonna get these two very easy. We're gonna get introduced to Ellie very easy. That's where it all starts, and from there, a crazy situation. Possibly much of this is possible for them to climax and then end it before Tess dies. For that to be the second episode where she sacrificed herself for the kid, or maybe it would be perfect to make that emotional impact at the very end. If it's possible to jam pack everything, you know, you start off with Joel's memory of his daughter, and then you jump into the mission with Tess. That's where they get introduced to Ellie. And then from there, Tess sacrifices herself and basically makes Joel promise to make it happen. And Ellie and Joel are stuck together. And that can be the first episode. And then the second one can be here in Billstown, very fun, escaping all these creatures, going through a lot of drama, and that could be special. And then from there, they start building their relationship. This is one of the craziest ones. This one right here. Let's go right into it. This would be like episode 3, I would assume, where this is her first official kill, and it's a sad moment, but it's so funny. Wait, wait, let's go back. I gotta replay that with the audio. She said, it's the funniest quote in the game too. Yeah. Joel's about to die. He's getting strangled and drowned by an enemy.
I shot the hell out of that guy, huh?
Yeah, you sure did.
I feel sick.
And you just hang back like I told you to.
Well, you're glad I didn't, right?
I'm glad I didn't get my head blown off by a goddamn kid.
You know what? No. How about, hey, Ellie, I know it wasn't easy, but it was either him or me. Thanks for saving my ass. You got anything like that for me, Joel?
We gotta get going.
Lead the way.
Absolutely love that scene. But yeah, so that'll be later on. I don't know how fast they're gonna push through some of this content, is what I'm trying to say. You know, you got Joel's intro alone is powerful enough. You know, that's a 40-minute if you take your time with it. It's gonna happen fast. It's gonna be impactful if they do it. I don't know if that's how they're gonna start this TV show, but if they do, that'll be it. And then introducing them to Tess right after can be a easy way. Just kind of following this pattern. I could honestly see the show starting off with just Tess and Ellie. I'm sorry, Tess and Joel coming together like they do in the second part of the second cutscene of the game, and they got a mission, and then they go on that mission and they end up bumping into Ellie, and then when they take a quick break, that's when Joel has his dream about his daughter, which was right here. So I'm mixing up the timing of when you see things. This daughter scene can be anywhere in the TV show. It doesn't have to be the first scene. It can be later on. Joel is sleeping and he dreams about it, or he gets knocked out and he dreams about it. You know, it could just pop up as an intro to the story, to a episode later on. But that would be how, you know, I would try to do it, and then go from there, because the origin of Ellie and Joel is the capitalization of the whole series. And it was that they really were broken people, and they really were devastated in these hard times, and you see them slowly come together, especially when Tesla told Joel a promise to make sure he got her there. That was one of those big things of like, all right, I'll do it. And he was still he still was I wouldn't say relentless. He still was relentless. I don't even know the word. You know what I'm saying. Can't believe I can't even say the word. Resentful to helping, but he did it anyways. And then slowly, you know, you see them build their relationship, and she saves him in this part, and then this part he trusts her with a gun now. And then this is an important part right after she saves him. A little while later, he's like, you know what, you can do this. I'm gonna go down there and you're gonna start shooting them if they see me. So then she has to shoot and try to save you during these situations. It's a pretty intense moment. It's actually one of my favorite situations that they put us in. You know, you have your sniper, she's gonna distract them a bit, and then you can sneak through and do what you gotta do. And I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Come here, keep your head down. All right, now, I'm gonna jump down there and I'm gonna clear us a path.
What about me?
You stay here.
This is so stupid. We'd have more of a fucking chance if you let me help.
I am. You seem to know your way around a gun. You reckon you can handle that?
Well, I sort of shot a rifle before, but it was at rats
Rats?
with BBs.
Well, it's the same basic concept. Lift it up. All right, now. You're gonna want to lean right into that stock, because it is gonna kick a hell of a lot more than any baby rifle.
Okay.
Go and pull the bolt back. Grab it right there. Just tug it. There you go. And as soon as you fire, you're gonna want to get another round in there quick. Listen to me. If I get into trouble down there, you make every shot count.
Yeah.
I got this.
All right. And just so we're clear about back there, it was either him or me.
That's him saying thank you to her.
You're welcome.
Those moments get me emotional for some reason. This is the end of the scene after you sneaking in. Her having to shoot. I don't know how people are gonna feel about a little 13-year-old shooting people. I don't even know how old she is. I forget. I think it's 13 or 14 or something. So, not very nice to have a kid going around killing people.
How'd I do?
How about something a little more your size? It's for emergencies only.
Okay.
She got my shirt on right now, Returnals. All right. Enough's enough. So the series is gonna start right now. I'm gonna get head into. I'm actually gonna turn off my light. I want to watch this like if nobody's watching me. Honestly, so I'm pretty much not gonna talk. I'm sure I'll cry. More from like feeling blessed to have. So recently, I've been kind of like sitting in the truth that I'm living in a time where my favorite TV shows, movies, games, and everything is kind of combining. You're getting like remakes to your favorite games. You're getting movies from your favorite video game. You're getting movies that are continuing stories from like Marvel, for example, and new Batman series and new this, new that, and all this very cool stuff. I feel blessed with media. You know, it's unnecessary. I don't mean no disrespect to anybody, but it is literally unnecessary. All this nonsense that we have. Oh my god, the episode is ready. Oh baby. Okay. So we're gonna actually go ahead and watch. Screeners. I'm gonna go to Screeners. This is a very cool website. And signed in yet. I'm gonna be in here. I'm gonna host a watch party. And then I'm going to connect my stop that. I'm gonna connect my HBO. Yeah. And put the series on through there. And so I'm gonna have a hard time. I don't know what I should do. I think I'm just gonna try and let these play out. I wish I could just press play fully, you know? Let the cutscenes play out for you guys while I watch. Yo. No way. We're gonna start from the top because I'm sure I'm gonna end up, you know, deep into this series. All right, so let's connect this TV, right? I have to share this show as well. So, how to do this? Big public. What did I do? Oh, all right. Well, now, yeah, I got this all over the place, guys. You got to give me a second here before we get started. Go ahead and get your drinks. Get ready. We are going to be watching the show together. Again, this is very legal. Okay, I say that because there was somebody hitting me up on Twitter talking about, "Hey man, you're not supposed to be party watching that." I'm not putting it on YouTube or Twitch. We're putting it all on this service, which I absolutely love. Cool service. Gonna let me Share it with the world, man. Go public. All right, so we're almost ready. Taking forever, guys. Apologies. It's just that I have so many screens open right now for some reason. I think it's giving me a hard time today. What I need. This is. Here we. All right, let's put this bad boy on. While that is playing, I'm gonna share it in a minute. Don't mind me. Mute this. I'm gonna pause it right there. I'm trying to fix my display screen because I don't want 3 displays. As a matter of fact, very confusing. Okay, now we're back. Just what I wanted. All right, so everything is set up. For anybody that's watching, that y'all can go over to the link. I'm gonna post it in a minute, and then just enjoy it. The Last of Us. HBO. Watch party. Okay. So there we go. I'm gonna tweet it. Sure, it's out there. Officially watching it now. For the night. Okay. So I shared it. I'm gonna share it on my social on here as well, just to have it. Anybody that want to watch it, you can watch it there. You're gonna watch it exact time that I'm watching it. So it's pretty much me and you. One-on-one, baby. Just before they have to put out there. Going into this
Tommy, listen to me. He is
with so much experience, it's like it's very difficult because you already know what to expect, but I'm sure it's gonna have some new stuff and some great acting. Let's go, guys. Enjoy first episode 1 for those that are watching
Scoot.
on the
Work, huh?
What are you still doing up? It's late.
Crud, what time is it?
It's way past your bedtime.
But it's still today.
Honey, please not right now. I do not have the energy for this.
Here,
What's this?
your birthday? You kept complaining about your broken watch. So I figured, you know. You like it?
Honey, this is... It's
What?
nice, but I think it's stuck. It's not...
What? No. Oh, ha ha.
Where did you get the money for this?
Drugs. I sell hardcore drugs.
Oh, good. You started helping out with the mortgage then.
Yeah, you wish.
That's pretty dark. Surprising intro to the TV series.
It's okay, baby. We're safe. We're safe. Hey, we need help. Stop! Please. It's my daughter. I think her leg is broken.
Stop right there!
We're
TV
not
series starting off
sick.
Got a couple of civilians in
talking
there.
about the fungi.
Please advise.
And that's the one thing that I do like that's a little different.
You to safety and go back for him, okay?
The explanation of zombies is always silly,
But
in my opinion.
yes, sir.
Somebody, we've just been through hell. Okay,
And
we
this
just
one's a pretty cool one. They explain it very well right in the intro of the show.
Please don't. Oh no.
Feeling good so far. Looking good.
Move your hands, baby. I know, baby, I know. Listen to me. I know this hurts, baby. You're gonna be okay, baby. Stay with me. All right, I'm gonna pick you up. I know, baby. I know it hurts. Come on, baby. Please. I know, baby. I know. Sarah. Baby.
Oh, cool. They start off with backstory. They're going really far back. Left Behind.
Listen to me, baby. Come on. No. 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 Please. 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 Please don't. Please.
The number of confirmed deaths has passed 200. The governor has called a state of emergency.
There are hundreds and hundreds of bodies lining the streets.
Panic spread worldwide after a leaked report from the World Health Organization showed that the latest vaccination tests have failed.
With the bureaucrats out of power, we can finally take the necessary steps.
Los Angeles is now the latest city to be placed under martial law. All residents are required to report to their designated quarantine. Riots have continued for a third consecutive day, and winter rations are at an all-time low.
A group calling themselves the Fireflies have claimed responsibility for both attacks.
Their public charter calls for the return of all branches of government.
Demonstrations broke out following the execution of 6 more alleged Fireflies.
You can still rise with us. Remember, when you're lost in the darkness, look for the light. Believe in the Fireflies.
I'm coming.
How was your morning? Want one?
No, I don't want one.
Well, I have some interesting news for you.
Where were you, Tess?
West End District. Hey, we had a drop to make.
We had a drop to make.
Well, you wanted to be left alone, remember?
So I'll take one guess. The
Joel actors
whole deal
sounds
went south
just
when
like
I made
Joel
off
as
with
far
our
as the
pills. Is that
accent
about
goes.
right?
That's pretty cool.
Deal went off without a hitch. Enough ration cards to last us a couple of months, easy.
You want to explain this?
I was on my way back here, and I got jumped by these 2 assholes, all right? And yeah, they got a few good hits in, but... Look, I managed.
Give me that. Are these assholes still with us?
That's funny.
At least find out who they were.
Yeah, look, they were a couple of nobodies. They don't matter. What matters is that Robert fucking sent them.
Our Robert.
He knows that we're after him. He figures he's gonna get us first.
Son of a bitch, he's smart.
He's not smart enough. I know where he's hiding.
Like hell you do.
Old warehouse in Area 5. Can't say for how long, though.
Well, I'm ready now, yeah?
Oh, I can do now. Well, hello, Robert.
Tess. Joel. No hard feelings, right?
None at all.
All right. God damn it!
We missed you.
Look, whatever it is you heard, it ain't true, okay? I just want to say...
The guns. You want to tell us where the guns are?
Yeah, sure, but it's complicated. All right? Look, all right, just hear me out on this. I got... Fuck. Stop! Ugh.
Quit your squirming. You were saying?
I sold them.
Excuse me.
I didn't have much of a choice. I owed someone.
You owed us. I'd say you bet on the wrong horse.
I just need more time. Just, give me a week.
You know, I might have done that if you hadn't tried to fucking kill me.
Come on, it won't
Who
like
has
that.
our guns?
I can't. Just give me a couple days.
Hey, by the way, are the video game episodes cutting in by themselves? I didn't even notice. That would actually be nice. I'm trying to watch the TV show here. I got the game playing for everybody on YouTube and Twitch, but we're on Screener, all sharing a visual
Just go in there,
of the
finish
show.
them off. We get the guns. What do you say?
Let me say hi.
Come on.
See you, buddy.
Fuck those fireflies. Let's go get them.
That is a stupid idea.
It's a very important part of the series. So this is the in the
now what?
game. She gives him a watch. So the fact that she's fixing it here, they're giving us backstory.
Look, let's go find a firefly.
You won't have to look very far.
There you go. Queen Firefly.
Why are you here?
Business. You're looking so hot.
Where's Robert? I needed him alive.
The guns he gave you, they weren't his to sell. I want them back.
Doesn't work like that, Tess.
The hell it doesn't.
I paid for those guns. You want them back? You're gonna have to earn them.
How many cards are we talking about?
I don't give a damn about ration cards. I need something smuggled out of the city. You do that? I'll give you your guns back, and then some.
We did not ever get to
How do we
see
know
this
you got 'em?
when things are normal
Well, I hear the military's been
or
wiping
the
you guys
series,
out.
so it's cool that we get to.
You're right about that. I'll show you the weapons. I gotta move. What's it gonna be?
I want to see those guns.
Follow me.
Whoa. Come on now. Get on up.
Fuck away from me!
Let her go.
The show's already taken a turn, not from what I expected. Introducing deeper backstory
What happened? Don't worry.
into Joe's life, basically.
I got his help. But I can't come with you.
Well, then I'm staying.
Ellie, we won't get another shot at this.
We're smuggling her?
There's a crew of Fireflies that'll meet you at the Capitol building.
That's not exactly close.
You're capable. You hand her off, come back, the weapons are yours. Double what Robert sold me.
Wow.
Speaking of which, where are they?
Back in our camp.
We're not smuggling shit until I see them.
You'll follow me. You can verify the weapons. I can get patched up. But she's not crossing to that part of town. I want Joel to watch over her.
Whoa, I don't think that's
Bullshit,
the
I'm not
best
going
Ellie.
with him. How do you know them?
I was close with his brother Tommy. Said if I was ever in a jam, I could rely on him.
Was that before or after he left your little militia group?
He left you too. He was a good man.
I could just take her to the North Tunnel and wait for me there.
Jesus Christ.
Just cargo, Joel.
No more talking. You'll be fine. Now go with him.
Don't take long. And you, stay close. Let's go. Is it?
What are you doing?
Killing time.
Well, what am I supposed to do?
I am sure you will figure that out.
Your watch is broken. You mumble in your sleep. I hate bad dreams.
Yeah, me too.
You know, I've never been this close to the outside. Look how dark it is. Can't be any worse out there. Can it?
What on earth do the Fireflies want with you?
Hey. Sorry it took so long. Soldiers fucking everywhere.
How's Marlene?
She'll make it. I saw the merchandise. It's a lot. Wanna do this?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Don't do anything stupid.
Move.
Turn around, on your knees. You scan him, I'll call it in.
Put your hands on your head.
This is Ramirez at Sector 12, requesting pickup for 3 stragglers. Understood.
Actually, really good that you get to see stuff that you didn't see in the video game within the TV show so far.
What's the ETA?
Couple minutes.
Fuck! I thought we were just gonna hold him up or something.
Oh, shit. Look.
Just gonna take a moment to say, guys, I'm watching this
Marlene
Last
set
of
us
Us
up.
TV show right now. The link is in the
Why the
chat.
hell are we smuggling an
If you
infected
don't see
girl?
it, let me know. I'll repost it.
I'm not infected.
I got a couple people watching right now. It's going well. I think
You better explain fast.
Look
very
at this.
interesting the way they're trying to
care how
present
you
it with
got
extra content. It's good
It's
for
3
me. I
weeks
like that.
old.
No,
Since
everyone
I already
turns
seen
in
the
2 days, so you stop
main part of this
It's 3
storyline.
weeks. I swear.
The extra content's special.
Why would she set you up?
I might turn off the lights, and it's gonna be a dark stream. I've never tried that, but I don't think my camera's gonna be working. So I might actually go full screen on the YouTube and Twitch.
Go! Move!
Just because I want to keep the lights off. Give me 1 second. If it looks good, doesn't. Yep. No camera, folks. We're gonna turn off the camera. We're turning it all the way off, guys. Max mode. Maybe.
All right, they're gone.
What was the plan? Let's say that we deliver you to the Fireflies. What then?
Marlene, she said that they have their own little quarantine zone with doctors there still trying to find a cure.
Yeah, we've heard that before, huh, Tess?
And that whatever happened to me is the key to finding a vaccine.
Oh, Jesus.
That's what she said.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Hey, fuck you, man. I didn't ask for this.
Me neither. Tess, what the hell are we doing here?
What if it's true?
I can't...
What if, Joel? I mean, we've come this far. Let's just finish it.
Do I need to remind you what is out there?
I get it.
Watch your step as you're going up, because it's gonna be a little... So is that everything you hoped for?
Jury's still out. But man, can't deny that view.
Come on, this way. Hey, let's pick it up. Look, we're almost done. Stay focused.
Yes, ma'am.
No. No, no, no.
What happens now?
What are you doing, Tess?
Some tough
Maybe
moments
they,
here
maybe they had a map.
for everybody
or,
watching the
something to
TV
tell us where they were
series.
going.
Heartbreaking the
far are we
kid
gonna
watching.
As
take
far as it needs to go. Where was this lab?
The kid watching her father do
She
pretty
never
evil
said she
things,
only
killing
mentioned
an
there
old
was someplace
lady
out west.
What are we
and
doing here?
not
This is
helping
not
a stranded
us.
family.
What do you know about us?
He's doing it to protect her,
About me.
but
know that you are
it still
doing
hurts to
this.
watch,
Really?
you know,
Guess what? We're
innocents
shitty people too. It's
die,
been that way for a
and it's
long
pretty
time.
sad.
We are
She's
survivors.
This is our chance.
just kind of like,
Tess!
you know, it's a lot
I will
better for the
try.
TV series. I feel
Let's just go
the way
home.
they're presenting
not.
this.
I'm not going anywhere. This is my last stop.
What?
Our luck had to run out sooner or later.
You going on?
No, don't! Don't touch me.
Holy shit. She's infected.
Joel,
Let me see.
I didn't mean for
Show it to me. Oh, Christ.
Oops, right? Give me your arm. This was 3 weeks. I was bitten an hour ago, and it's already worse. This is fucking real, Joel. You've got to get this girl to Tommy's. He used to run with this crew. He'll know where to go.
No. That was your crusade. I am not doing that.
Yes, you are. Look. There's enough here that you have to feel some sort of obligation to me, so you get her to Tommy's. They're here.
Damn it.
I can buy you some time, but you have to run.
You want us to just leave you here?
Yes.
There is no way.
Really
I
great
will
job
not
here
turn into
with
one
some of the
those things.
video game presentation kind of recreations of that.
Easy for me.
I can find
No, just go. Just fucking go.
Ellie,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for this.
get a move on.
It's crazy.
You know you're in
weapons and come out with your hands up!
TV show's getting wild right now. Some of the presentations we already saw. Did a good job with it so far. Changed up a couple things, which I don't mind.
Hey, look, about Tess. I don't even know what
Here's how this thing's gonna play out. You don't bring up Tess. Ever. Matter of fact, we just keep our histories to ourselves. Secondly, don't tell anybody about your condition. They think you're crazy, they'll try to kill you. And lastly, you do what I say when I say it. We clear?
Sure.
Repeat it.
What you say goes.
Good. Now there's a town a few miles north of here. There's a fella there that owes me some favors. Good chance he could get us a car.
Okay.
Let's get a move on.
Anywhere else?
Wow.
That was close. Thanks for the heroics and all. Ellie. Hey, what are you... Joel?
Bill!
What are you doing?
Bill!
Let me go.
Turn around and get on your knees.
Just calm down a second.
Turn around
All right.
and get on your knees. Don't test me. Just
Take it easy.
any bites. Oh. Anything sprouting?
Oh, God damn it, I'm clean!
If I see so much as a twig. Ow!
Stop!
Son of a bitch!
You done?
Am I done? You come into my house, you set off all my traps, you damn near break my shooting arm. Who the fuck is this punk and what's she doing here?
I am none of your goddamn business, and we're here because you owe Joel some favors. And you
Oh.
can start by taking these off.
I owe Joel some favors. Is some kind of joke?
I'll cut to the chase. I need a car.
Well, it is a joke. Joel needs a car. Well, if I had one that works, which I sure as hell don't, what makes you think I'd just give it to you? Huh? Yeah, sure, Joel, go ahead. Take my car. Take all my food, too, while you're at it.
By the looks of it, you could lose some of that food.
You listen to me, you little shit.
No, fuck you! You handcuffed
I
me.
need you to shut up. All right?
Whatever favors you think I owe you ain't worth that much.
Actually, Bill, they are.
Probably one of the most heartbreaking moments
Don't matter
I've
because I don't have a car
had.
that works.
But there is one in this town.
Parts.
Is
there are parts in this town.
Meaning that
for
you
Joel's
could
daughter.
fix one up.
Guys,
All right. If I'm gonna do this, there's some gear I'm gonna need.
All right.
It's on the other side of town. Now you help me go gather it, and maybe I can put something together that runs. But after this, I owe you nothing.
That's fine.
wow.
A couple days from now, we'll probably be dead anyway.
She did a better performance than the
Follow me. Whole goddamn town's booby trapped. Best stay right on my ass.
Can't miss it.
Knock it off.
Yeesh.
Well, here we are. You don't touch anything. And you close the door?
This series is gonna be so good.
Let's gear up.
What? I need a gun.
No, you don't.
Joel, I can handle myself.
No. Just stay here.
Fine. Just wait around for you two to get me killed.
Well, this goes on record as the worst fucking job you've ever taken.
It's up there.
How in the hell is Tess okay with this suicide mission?
It's actually her idea.
Really? Well, the broad's not as smart as I thought she was. But, fuck her. Seriously, you gotta take that kid back to where you found her.
I can't just take her back.
Then send her packing, let her find her own way. Look, let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. A partner. Somebody I had to look after. And in this world, that sort of shit's good for one thing. Getting you killed. So you know what I did? I wisened the fuck up. And I realized it's gotta be just me.
Bill, it ain't like that. It's
bullshit. It is just like that. Hey! What'd I say to you when we walked down the steps? What'd I say?
I'm just fixing your stupid pile.
Don't touch. God damn it. You keep babysitting long enough, and eventually it's gonna blow up in
Bill,
your face.
Can we please just get on with it?
Here. Let's get on with it.
That's not gonna hold.
Bill, make it fast. Grab this. Please tell me you're done. It's empty. What? Fucking empty.
Guys!
Bill, where to? Bill, where? Anywhere but here. You better haul ass. Come on. They've broken through.
Oh my goodness. Wow. Dark. This series is not playing around. They're showing Joel at his darkest.
Inside the house now.
Wow. I like it.
So that worked out
I
well.
don't like it, but yeesh. I mean, he was doing whatever he had to do to survive. That sucks.
Bill?
Somebody had the same idea. They stole my shit.
Well, then what the hell is Plan B?
You ought to be thankful you're still drawing breath. That was Plan A, B, C, all the way to fucking Z. And furthermore, tell Tess that she could take this job.
Don't you bring Tess
she
into
can
this.
shove it
It
right
has
up her
nothing to
twat.
do with... Jesus. What, you know this guy or something?
Frank.
Who the hell's Frank?
He was my partner. He's the only idiot that would wear a shirt like that. He's got bites. Here. And
I reckon he didn't want to turn, so he...
Yeah, guess not. Well, fuck him.
Look what I found. It's got some juice in it.
That's my battery. That fucking asshole. Get out. Get out.
Okay. Jeez.
Battery's drained, but cells are alive.
Meaning?
Meaning, we push it, get it started, and the alternator will recharge the battery.
Is that your guess?
Look, you wanted a plan B. This is as good as it gets.
What are you thinking?
Thinking you drive and we push.
All right, this'll do.
Everybody watching on YouTube and Twitch, apologies though. The watch party's on a different channel.
Just keep it running, all right?
That girl nearly got us.
Can't legally put it on those, so you're watching cutscenes from the video
Hold your own
game.
back there.
You ain't gonna make it. Oh. Here.
What's this?
You'd be amazed at how many cars still got gas in them.
Appreciate it. Look, Bill, about your buddy back there, that's a tough deal. And
We square.
we're square.
And get the fuck out of my town.
Oh, man.
Hey, what happened to sleeping?
Okay, I know it doesn't look like it, but this here is not a bad read. Only one problem. Right there. To be continued. I hate cliffhangers.
Where did you get that?
Back at Bill's. I mean, all this stuff was just lying there.
What else did you get?
Well... Here. This make you all nostalgic?
You know, that is actually before my time. That is a winner, though.
Damn.
Well,
We're gonna get the
better than
whole
nothing.
test scene today.
Oh.
It's gonna be a big
I'm
deal.
sure your friend
Wow.
will be missing this tonight.
Wonder how the
Light
internet's
on the
gonna
reading, but
react
it's
to this
got some
show.
interesting photos.
Those that never
that ain't for
played the
kids.
game.
Whoa! How the hell would he even walk around with that thing?
Get rid of that.
Look, hold
Just-
your horses. I want to see what all the fuss is about. Oh, why are these all stuck together? I'm just fucking with you. Bye-bye, dude. You know what? This isn't that bad.
Why don't you try to get some sleep? All right.
I'm not even tired.
Well, perfect.
Now what?
Poor Tess. Sheesh.
Screw it.
Easy. Holy shit. Are we gonna help him?
Put your seatbelt on, Ellie.
Well, what about the guy?
He ain't even hurt.
I shot the hell out of that guy, huh?
Yeah, you sure did.
I feel sick.
And you just hang back like I told you to.
Well, you're glad I didn't, right?
I'm glad I didn't get my head blown off by a goddamn kid.
You know what? No. How about, hey, Ellie, I know it wasn't easy, but it was either him or me. Thanks for saving my ass. You got anything like that for me, Joel?
We gotta get going.
Lead the way.
I'm gonna jump down there and I'm gonna clear us a path.
What about me?
You stay here.
This is so stupid. We'd have more of a fucking chance if you let me help.
I am. You seem to know your way around a gun. You reckon you can handle that?
Well, I sort of shot a rifle before, but it was at rats
Rats?
with BBs.
Well, it's the same basic concept. Lift it up. All right, now. You're gonna lean right into that stock, as it is gonna kick a hell of a lot more than any baby rifle.
Okay.
Go and pull the bolt back. Grab it right there. Just tug it. There you go. And as soon as you fire, you're gonna want to get another round in there quick. Listen to me. If I get into trouble down there, you make every shot count. Yeah?
I got this.
All right. And just so we're clear about back there, it was either him or me.
You're welcome. How'd I do?
How about something a little more your size? It's for emergencies only.
Okay.
Oh!
Don't stop! Look!
The TV series definitely exploring things that we've never
Easy, son. Just take it easy.
got to
All right.
see in the game.
They're not the bad guys. Lower the gun. Man, you hit hard.
Man, Tess had a bad
Trying to
week.
kill you.
Yeah, I thought you were one of them too. Then I saw you. If you haven't noticed, they don't keep kids around. Survival of the fittest.
You're bleeding.
It's just nothing. I'm Henry. This is Sam. I think I caught your name was Joel.
Ellie.
How many are with you?
They're all dead.
Hey, we don't know that. There were a bunch of us. Someone had the brilliant idea of entering the city, look for supplies. Those fuckers, they ambushed us, scattered us. Now it's all about getting out of this shithole.
We can help each other.
Ellie.
Safety in numbers and all that.
She's right. We could help each other. We got a hideout not too far from here. Be safer if we chat there.
All right, take us there.
Welcome to my office.
How long have you guys been holed up in here?
A few days. We found a bit of food, though. Here.
Blueberries. Found a whole stash of them. You want some?
No.
Hey, man, relax. We're safe.
So why haven't you left?
Been waiting for the right opportunity.
And?
Here. Check this out. Look at these sons of bitches. Every day they congregate down there, guarding that damn bridge. Come nighttime, it's down to a skeleton crew. After sunset, that's our window. Most of them gone, sneak right past them.
That could work.
Oh, it'll work. It'll definitely work. Wow.
All right, ready?
Ow!
A blueberry hurt you?
It's been a while since that boy even cracked a smile. She doesn't seem bothered by all this.
So where were you heading?
Heard the Fireflies are based out west somewhere. We're gonna join up with them. Something funny?
Oh, it just seems like there's a lot of people putting their stock on the Fireflies these days.
Yeah, maybe there's a reason for that.
So you don't know where they are, and you're just gonna drag him across the country to find them?
I tell you what, how about I worry about my brother, you worry about your girl.
Joel's pretty good so far.
Easy. We're looking
It's
for the
about halfway.
Fireflies, too.
Well, a little more than halfway. Wow.
This is us. There's an abandoned military radio station just outside the city. Any survivors from our group, they're supposed to meet us there tomorrow. You and your girl, you want to join us? It goes down tonight.
I guess we best rest up then.
He says it's time to go.
No, we're gonna be moving fast, okay? So no matter what, you stick to me like glue.
Like glue.
Like glue.
Got it.
Good, good.
The street names that they're saying in this TV series,
Okay.
I've been to so many times. I know the whole area.
How many bullets do you have left?
They're gonna kill us!
What other choice do we have?
We jump!
No, it's too high and you can't swim. I'll boost you up, you run past them.
You'll keep me afloat!
Ellie!
No time to argue!
Ellie! Damn it! Ah!
Henry! He's awake!
Hey, you. We're alive. Okay.
See? What'd I tell you, huh? He's good. Everything's fine. You know, Sam's the one who spotted you. You guys are taking quite a bit of water.
What's wrong? Henry!
Get back,
Hey,
son!
hey, hey!
He's pissed, but he's not gonna do anything.
You sure about that?
Stop!
Joel?
He left us to die out there.
No, you had a good chance of making it, and you did. But coming back for you meant putting him at risk. Stay back. If it was the other way around, would you have come back for us? I saved you.
He saved me too. We would have drowned.
It's fine. I'm okay. You know, for what it's worth, I'm really glad we spotted you. Now, that radio tower, it's on the other side of this cliff. Okay? Place is gonna be full of supplies. You're gonna be really happy you didn't kill me.
TV series is popping.
You're okay.
Still here. Anybody hurt?
No, we're good.
I think it's time we quit this place. Come on.
Let's go. Shut the hell up.
Dead serious. It's Tommy's birthday, and that's all he wanted to do is just rent 2 Harleys and drive cross country.
Oh, man. I could die happy if I could just ride one around the block. What was it like?
It was good. It was real good.
Good? Can you believe this guy? Come on, man, give me details. Describe it.
You know what? You two deserve a little privacy.
No, Ellie. This isn't just any regular motorcycle, okay? You get on that bad boy, you feel that engine? Nothing like it.
Oh, yeah? How would you know?
Seen it in my dreams.
Okay.
I don't think anyone from my group is gonna show up.
Yeah.
Worst part about it all, explaining it to Sam.
Honestly, the way they make Tessa in this
Well,
TV series is better
safe to say,
already,
these two
in
have
my
officially
opinion.
bonded.
You get to see some backstory and
What
some
are you doing?
heavy duty
Taking
aspects,
stock of all the food we found today.
as well as Joel's
I
daughter.
see. And how are we doing on canned peaches?
Did Henry send you?
No? Why would Henry send me?
To make sure I'm not fucking up somehow.
I'd say we all did pretty good back there. Especially you. Is everything all right?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Okay. Well, have a good night.
How is it that you're never scared?
Who says that I'm not?
What are you scared of?
Let's see. Scorpions are pretty creepy. Being by myself. I'm scared of ending up alone. What about you?
Those things out there. What if the people are still inside? What if they're trapped in there without any control of their body? Scared of that happening to me.
Okay. First of all, we're a team now. Okay, we're gonna help each other out. And second, They might still look like people, but that person is not in there anymore.
Henry says that they've moved on, that they're with their families, like in heaven. Do you think that's true?
I go back and forth. I mean, I'd like to believe it.
But you don't.
I guess not.
Yeah. Me neither.
Oh. All the serious talk. I almost forgot. There. If he doesn't know about it, he can't take it away. All right. I'm pooped. I'll see you tomorrow. Damn. That smells good.
Good morning.
Where's Sam?
I'll let him sleep in for once.
Oh.
Well, if you want him to join us, you can go wake his ass up.
Okay. Sam? Sam!
The hell? Shit, he's turning!
That's my fucking brother!
Screw it!
Shit!
Ellie? Ellie, are you all right?
Oh my god.
Sam?
Oh no.
Sam?
Henry? Ellie, stay there. Henry?
What have you done?
Yo,
Get that
the
gun from
series
me,
is
okay?
getting good.
Oh, okay, easy.
This is your fault.
This is nobody's fault, Henry.
It's all your fault!
Henry! Henry, no!
Oh my god.
This TV series is popping. If you're watching it with me, you'll appreciate you.
Don't even think about reaching for your weapon. Tell the girl to drop hers now.
Poor Ellie, bro. She's just getting tossed around like a
lady
little
says.
used.
Hey.
Please tell me you're lost.
Oh, we didn't know the place was occupied. We're just trying to make our way through.
Through to where?
They're all right.
Wait, you know these people?
Know him. He's my goddamn brother.
Tommy.
Holy
So they
shit.
cut up some of the gameplay stuff, and it's a good thing. You know, you don't want to just go on these little mini missions to make your game longer.
Look at you.
The TV series, it's not a freaking video game. You want to see the good stuff. You want to see the action. You want to know the storyline, plots, everything
Be nice to her. She's
building on each other.
runs things around here.
And
Ma'am?
you did a good job here
Blow
so
my head
far.
off.
Would have been embarrassing, considering you're my brother-in-law.
We all got to get wrangled up at some point.
Ellie, right?
Yeah.
What brings you through here?
It's kind of a long story.
Why don't we bring him inside?
Yeah. You hungry?
Starving.
It's quite the crew you got here.
They're good men. This place gives them a second chance. Gives us all a second chance. So why'd you leave Boston?
I've been on quite the adventure, little brother.
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
Well, go on then.
She's immune.
Immune to what?
I've seen her,
come on.
I know I've seen her breathe enough spores to take down a dozen men. And nothing. Now, I wouldn't have believed it neither. But I can show you.
All right. I'll bite. Why bring her here?
I was supposed to deliver to the
This
Fireflies.
watch reminds me of his daughter.
I figure they're your boys. You finish the job, you collect the whole damn payment.
I haven't seen a Firefly in
If they make a
You know
part
where they
2, which is
Now, I'm not asking for much.
too
I
heavy,
just want some simple gear, enough to set me
that's
on my way.
destructive. Oh my gosh.
What makes you think I'd do
Season 2 would be
This
ridiculous.
isn't for me, Tommy. This is for your damn cause.
My cause is my family now. You ain't talking about some walk in the park here.
Jesus, boy. Have Maria get some of your born-again friends to do it.
They
but
got families too.
Tommy, I need this.
You want some gear? Sure. But I ain't taking that girl off your hands.
This is how you gonna repay me, huh?
Repay you?
For all those goddamn years I took care of us.
Took care. That's what you call it? I got nothing but nightmares from those years.
You survived because of me.
It wasn't worth it.
I bring you the cure from mankind, and you want to play the pissy little brother.
We ain't back in Boston. You lay your hands on me again, it won't end well for you.
The hell is that?
We're under attack. You still remember how to kill, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna end this episode with Tess dying. No, I said the second episode. Let me get a more. Let me get. Please let her live. If they end this episode with her dying right away, oof, that's gonna be heavy.
You okay?
Might be doing these every week, guys. I love the show so far.
They were coming in from every direction, then Maria was
It's
like,
really
"Run!"
nice
So we dove over these
performances so far.
blasted with a shotgun.
Of course, I know most of the plot, but
Are you hurt?
they added some good stuff. They have good actors, well presentation. You know, I can't complain.
Absolutely not. You tell him to go find somebody else.
So next week we'll do the
Do
same.
you have any idea how many men we lost here today?
What's that all about? Does that have anything to do with me?
Talk about it later.
Did he tell you where the lab is?
We'll talk about it later.
Might want to figure out a new way to present this on Twitch and YouTube, though.
Right.
Since I can only do it through these other services.
One fuck up and then I turn into one of those widows, okay?
I have to do this. I don't know what else to say.
Fine.
Maria.
Here we go.
You. If anything at all happens to him, it's on you.
Oh man, this was an intense scene that
Yeah, I know.
they're basically recreating right now.
I'll take that girl of yours to the Fireflies. You don't have to worry about it.
It's best this way.
Well, maybe some real good will come of this.
I need to talk to Ellie.
Say again, I didn't hear you. Joel!
What is it?
That girl of yours. She took one of our horses and rode off.
Damn it. Which way?
Come on.
Is this really all they had to worry about? Boys, movies, deciding which shirt goes with which skirt. It's bizarre.
Get up. We're leaving. Come on.
And if I say no?
Do you even realize what your life means? Huh? Running off like that, putting yourself at risk, it's pretty goddamn stupid.
Well, I guess we're both disappointed with each other then.
What do you want from me?
Admit that you wanted to get rid of me the whole time.
Tommy knows this area.
Oh,
Damn.
Well, I'm sorry. I trust him better than I trust myself.
Stop with the bullshit. What are you so afraid of? That I'm gonna end up like Sam? I can't get infected. I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
Well, we seem to be doing all right so far.
And now you'll be doing even better with Tommy.
Not her, you know.
What?
Maria told me about Sarah.
Ellie?
And
You are treading on some mighty thin ice here.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel. But I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Bro.
Everyone
This
I ever
show
cared
is
for has either
fire.
died or left me.
You motherfuckers.
Everyone
They performed better and set this up better, in my opinion. Some little scenes.
Don't tell me that I would be safer with
So
someone
much
else,
better.
because the truth is I would just be more scared.
Wow.
You're right.
Outshining the game on some aspects. I gotta give him credit for that.
And I sure as hell ain't your dad. And we are going our separate ways.
Get it together. We're not alone.
I got two walking in.
There's more inside already.
That was a show. We're finally in the cutscenes. I mean, the credit scenes, guys. I'm about to talk about the series. I'm gonna pause this nonsense that I'm doing here with the gameplay for YouTube and Twitch, and we're gonna get into it. Wow. Let me just send out a tweet before we continue.
You want a hand up?
Got it.
I'm not even gonna watch these cutscenes, man. We're gonna pause it there. Everybody watching, I hope y'all enjoyed it. That is wild. So what they did was they changed some things. That last scene, for example, really impactful for me because you see Joel want to protect Ellie.
Kids will be watching movies tonight.
Oh man,
Where is this laboratory?
that was good. So he wanted to protect Ellie
Eastern Colorado.
so much. He got a flashback of his daughter. And that was why, you know,
Ellie, get off your horse.
he acted the way
Come
he
back to
did.
town.
I'm probably not gonna turn my camera back on. I feel like I'm just gonna chill out, man.
Well, don't make me repeat myself.
Cool out for a little bit.
Your wife kinda scared
But that
me.
was great. Absolutely loved it.
I
We're
don't
gonna
want
turn
it
off
coming out.
the. No, I got some stalkers over there
Come back to town. Let's
watching me.
discuss it at least.
You know me, my mind's all made up.
I know who you are,
University of
buddy.
Eastern
I see you.
How do I find this lab?
It's in the
You
science
thinking
building.
I don't
Looks
see
like a
him, man?
giant
I
mirror
see
you
him. I
can't
see
miss.
all of you, bro.
Take care of that wife of yours.
What a show.
There's a place for you here. You know?
You good?
I'm good.
Adios, little brother.
Yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. So let's talk about it. I'm gonna close this out. Actually, do this. And we will go ahead, man. Let me close this. Thank y'all for watching over on the other platforms. We're shutting it all down except for YouTube, Twitch, and Discord. So head over there if you want to just kick it a little bit. That was cool, man. I mean, I'm gonna probably do another watch party next week. I feel like I can do it every week. So hyped about that. I honestly am surprised. Not because I thought it was gonna be bad or anything. I knew it was gonna be good enough. If that's the best way to present it. I knew it was gonna be good enough. And let me turn off all this. I knew it was going to be good enough in general because the story's well put together. But man, oh man, that was incredible. And I'm just going to like get into my reasons why I liked it. You got to see Ellie before everything. And those are the three things. And I'm going to tweet about this right now while I talk so I can get it off my chest and won't forget. First of all, you got to see I even forgot her name. Yes. All right, sorry about that. So there's a bunch of great moments. I'm gonna tweet about it in a minute. I just wanted to kind of get all this off my chest while we watch some of the cutscenes for everybody. Stick around for a second. We can chat. Tell me your thoughts if you watched it. Did you enjoy it? I know I did. I literally just finished. The cutscenes were rolling, and now I'm back on YouTube and Twitch. I shouldn't even be streaming on those platforms while I watch this because you can't actually officially watch party on those. So I don't think that's a good idea. We'll figure something out. But anyway, man, it was so good. The ability to see Joel's daughter, the ability to see Tess's storyline before that, everything she was going through, you know, ability to see Joel with his PTSD for his daughter and wanting to protect Ellie in one of the scenes that I thought was great for the game. I honestly believe the game had one of the best cutscenes, and I'm gonna go back to that cutscene and then describe the TV show for a moment. I think this is gonna be my new thing that I'm doing here. Where was it? I think it was one of these moments. This moment right here. And in this moment on the TV series, to me, this is one of my favorite moments here in this game, with the way, you know, Ellie, she says, "Oh, I thought we were just gonna like hold them up and tie them up." she was trying to fight back in this situation, and then, you know, they had to kill them. And it's a very just general scene in this specific game. And it's a cool scene because you see Ellie go off, you see Tess go off, and Joel as well. So we're gonna watch this. But what I want to talk about is the way the TV show presented this. When Ellie tries to take the guy out, she can't do it. So it's up to Joel, and it's only one guy. It's not all these guys like in this one that you're watching. And Joel has to stand in front of Ellie, and he's getting a flashback of his daughter. And it's a powerful moment because I know what PTSD feels like, and I know what it's like to get those moments. And he really was traumatized to the point where he beats this officer to death. Like, he's just punching the officer to death. And I'll tell you the truth, when you punch somebody so many times, you break your hand. Your hand hurts. I know people think that it's like, I'm gonna knock you out. That's not how it works, guys. I'm sorry. When you punch somebody, it hurts. And he just kept punching this guy. Then he realized, damn it, I'm losing it. And that was a powerful moment for me. And then you go back to Tess. She was tied up and getting interrogated, punched, and tortured in the start of the show. And not in the start, but in the middle of the show. And she just had a hard week, and things just kept getting worse. And I think they really presented her in a more special way because of that small little scenario, instead of just having her hanging out with Joe to start off. So they did a good job. And I mean, they got all the way till this part of the game. Spoiler heavy right here. The outskirts. They made it to the outskirts, okay? But they actually explored a lot of backstory instead of just going into Joel's daughter, buying him a watch and buying, you know, where's my cake? Oh, let's watch a movie. And, you know, the way the normal thing starts, you get backstory to that. And it goes a little deeper layer. And I thought that was actually really nice, you know? And then you get some scenarios with the Fireflies, and you start figuring out they were having it very rough. And they present that very well. So I think if I was to judge a show, you know, they did better than expected. It's hard to just copy paste a game. And they actually presented their own little pieces, making it a little more original. And it's nice. So in my estimation, they'll probably go through a lot of the game. So once you get to the outskirts, let's see what else is here. So there's a bunch of stuff here where Ellie kind of goes through. Oh man, the second episode is going to be heavy. Tess is going to possibly be gone, and you know how that goes. And that's going to be a tough one. Then you're going to meet Bill. Bill is hilarious, and he's going to be fun. I didn't even look to see who they casted for Bill, but that could be interesting. And, you know, he has some great stuff with him. Then after that, they're off on their own again. So that'll be episode 3, this whole section here. They meet Henry. I like it. Episode 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they're going to have to cut off one of these episodes and shorten one of these things. Because there's 10 episodes for cutscenes specifically. So you got episode 1, which we saw all the way up to Outskirts. And then we'll go through Bill and probably go to Pittsburgh next for episode 3. Let me see all of Pittsburgh. Yeah, this is gonna be episode 3. So 4, no. Oh, there you go. So 4 will be Tommy and meeting up with him and everything going on. And then the universe will be 5 with some of probably all of this. Little creepy ass dude. Forgot his name. What was his name? Dave? Hell no, man. And then That was intense. This was another intense moment. Man, this is gonna be pretty interesting how they finish this. It will be very interesting. So far, so good. I mean, they can play with this stuff too. I feel like they can add extra stuff. Loving it. I'm loving it. I'm actually feeling like I want to see already part 2. Abby's storyline was so powerful to me. That would be incredible. But yeah, we're gonna allow some more of these cutscenes to play, and I'm just gonna chat. We're probably gonna start from the beginning and go through it and just see what everybody's saying in the chat. Discord, I see y'all went a little crazy over there. I'm not gonna read all that, man. You was talking throughout the whole damn show. I didn't get to see anything y'all said, man. Appreciate y'all though, but come through to YouTube or something. But okay, so Miles is in here. What's up, bro? He said, I haven't watched it, but I've seen the story already. Anyway, yeah, I feel you. I already spoiled it right now, but just small stuff that makes it interesting, Miles. You know, I'm into that. I will say this, it feels weird as somebody who knows all these characters, love all these characters, have to see new actors play them, you know? But it was a well done performance, in my opinion. But I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Other than spoil for veterans like us, but yeah, there's just new people who never seen any of this stuff and doesn't know what the heck's going on out there. You know what I mean? And but yeah, for all those guys, let me know if you don't want no spoilers. I mean, don't listen. I mean, we should here spoil this whole game. Well, we're not gonna do that, but this is gonna be the way I kind of present the series. When I go to watch it next week, I'm gonna use these cutscenes while I watch it so that I won't spoil story. You can watch it through Screener. But it was a good show. I'm excited for the future. Honestly, I would already want to see Abby's storyline and Liv's. Liv's was really good. So there was some moments with Joel's daughter. I felt like she did better than this daughter. Tess, Joel's daughter, have already outperformed them. I'm just gonna say it right off the rip. Those two characters outperformed the original characters, in my opinion. Specifically Joel's daughter when she gets killed. And that's not a spoiler if you've already seen the TV show and played the game. But that's literally the first 5 minutes of the game, you know. But in this scene we're watching right now in the TV series, the daughter really has to act, you know, and the girl did good in this movie. I mean, in this video game, but you know, she did very well, and I like her performance here, but it felt a little too subtle is the word I want to use. And with the daughter in the TV show, she had to act, and it had to be like a raw situation. So I really like that part. Like, for example, here you don't get much compared to the way we saw it in the TV show. Well, we're gonna watch and we're gonna figure that out, but I definitely feel like and that's it right there, as you can see. And the daughter does a good job here, you know, but I just don't feel it as much as the way I've seen in the TV show. But that's just me. Maybe somebody doesn't agree with that part. We'll see when they watch it what people are saying, how people are feeling. For me, this was an impactful moment. I was like, oh damn, actually she's doing a good job. This is actually a lot better. Now Joel is crying in this situation is so much better. The way he falls into tears and really pours it in on this part, in my opinion. There's like a lot of comparing. I'm sure there's a YouTuber right now. I would do this if I was into that stuff. I would just compare every inch, every scene by scene, put them side by side. You want to make some views, you want some views, you know, I don't tend to chase the views like that, but if I wanted to chase views, I'll just do comparisons. Every scene that was in the game, that was in this TV series, just put it side by side and then compare the differences. Have a no commentary version, and then do a commentary version where I break it down and explain different parts and how they're presenting it, why it's this way, and all that good stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about the series. I don't like really, I'll be honest with y'all, I actually absolutely hate having to wait for a next episode. I'm at the point now where I'm like full next future, where like they drop the full season and you can watch it in the weekend, and that's it. Then you can move on with your life. But that's being spoiled, and that's pretty much too much. So every Sunday you're gonna probably hopefully catch me watching it as it premieres every single Sunday for the rest of the 9 episodes. But yeah, it was fun. It was fun. This whole scene was cut out. Pretty much, they changed everything up. They did a lot of changes for some of the scenarios. Just simple stuff. It's like, is this really necessary for her to hold a bottle and have a drink? And you know what I mean? Like, they just changed it up. So as you can see, this girl gets beat up, but in this game, you don't get to see how she got beat up or what happened. But in the TV show, you get some of it. Sorry, I'm just re-listening to this. But anyway, yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. I feel like continue streaming, but I want to play a different game. So it's like disrespectful to continue my stream and switch up the game, because since I'm on YouTube and other platforms, I have to change the title and change all this extra stuff, and it's a lot of extra work, guys. So I'm probably gonna stay here for a couple more minutes, watch some of these cutscenes. They changed this whole cutscene. This whole thing was a little different than the original format. They tightened it up. They basically made this fall into meeting up with Marlene, and it was inside the warehouse, and you got to meet Ellie at the same time. So it was like a combination of him being killed by Marlene, and then Ellie being there as well. So it's just a better presentation. Like, this is cool and all. This is all like video game version, because then you got to go on another mission, and then you got to walk with her over here, and then you got to do the. It's like a lot of like, hey, let's keep them busy in the game. And these stories are important in some ways. As far as like, this beatdown isn't important, but Marlene coming into the picture is important. And that's where, you know, the TV series is like, all right, let's stick to the thickness of what's important. So I can give them credit on that, you know, but I do like when games give me, you know, extra content. Let's just say, hey, go over there and do this and do that and come back, you know. The part of why you play games, right? You want to just kind of get into some things. Not everybody likes that, but the part of it. So anyway, that's what happened, and I like it. I feel like the TV show is kind of cutting the fat off of some of these sequences. He's just dead, you know. And I like that. See how he's dead there? This whole scene was unnecessary. Now that I see it, after watching the TV show, I was like, this was unnecessary. She got her revenge. She's heartless. She's cold. Okay, but this is the person you wanted to meet. And Marlene's there. So, you know, they did it better. You know, I'm sorry to say, I'm not disrespecting, and I'm hoping the dev isn't watching. And if you are watching, especially Neil, I don't mean no disrespect to the cutscenes. I'm no disrespect. I mean, time has passed. It's 20 years ago. You know what I mean? Whatever year that game came out, 2013 or something. It was a long time ago. You know, things can advance, and TV shows are way better to present some things. He said, how's it better in the show? Like I just said, Miles, I don't know if you were hearing me, but that whole sequence of finding that guy Rob and killing him and talking to him for 5 minutes, you saw her there interrogating him just to shoot him in the face, was unnecessary. Instead, in the TV show, you actually bump into her, Marlene, and she killed Rob. And it's like, oh man, he was trying to sell something to them and cheat them out. So he got killed by her. And Ellie ended up being there as well, because Ellie's a part of that whole storyline. And it was just a simpler presentation. It wasn't like it was better. It's simpler and it's straight to the subject, you know? And Marlene is shot. And this whole sequence right here, like where she's trying to kill somebody, Ellie, it does still happen, but in a different way. Like I said, Rob is dead on the floor in this type of situation right here. Let's say they walk in the building and Marlene's in there and Ellie's in there and then Rob's dead. Makes it a more simple flow. Yeah, so they, to explain it, they were trying to get into the secret hideout for the Fireflies. You'll see when you watch the show. It explains it. It's Tess has some, you know, maneuvers to get around, some missions to do, and she wanted to do a mission and with the Fireflies, so she had a back way to get in. And when they got into the Fireflies, Rob is dead on the floor, and they're like, what the hell's going on? And Rob and all his guys got killed because they tried to do a fake deal selling garbage to Marlene, and Marlene was injured during that time, and that's how she got shot. And long story short, but just try to watch the show. No, in the beginning, this whole sequence right now, when instead of Tess being at Joel's house and saying, hey, let's go get Rob, and then spending 5 minutes talking to Rob and then shooting him in the face, that whole scene is cut out and it's put into this scene here where Marlene is explaining to them what she needs to do. In other words, that's the simple way to put it. And then Marlene asks for the favor. Can you transport the girl? I'm hurt. I can't do it. This is important. Blah, blah, blah. This is the most important thing. I can't tell you everything. And that's how it happens. If that's the best way I can put it. And I'm not a good representation of the show. Y'all rather watch it. You know, I'm only here talking about it. Somebody viewing wanted to kind of discuss some of it. This sequence does happen. Joel goes to bed and says, I'm killing time. And they did it better in the show. because in this one it's funny and everything what they say, and they still say it in the show, but in the show she's reading some private stuff of his and like stooping in his business, and it was just funny little extra things presented, and I liked it. But so like I said, there's just tiny small aspects. It's not major. It's not like they made a better video game. This video game is incredible. Not, you know, for me, games provide this cutscenes, but they also provide the, you know, the gameplay that you can't match, because in the gameplay there's a lot of dialogue and secret things and special things that happen, important, that are better than any movie can offer, because you're playing it, you're part of the action, you're the action hero in the show, in my opinion. But yeah, great stuff. But again, there was just moments that were better. I'm not saying every part they did was better, but there were moments. Can I skip this? I want to see what is the next part. Probably shouldn't have skipped that. It's a lot of cutscenes. Oh yeah, this is the part I just showcased, and we're gonna skip this too. And this is it. And that's it. We're not gonna continue because it's where the show ended. Spoiler. So it's a good show. I think they did well. I think that so far it's on par, you know. It's one of those things you already know what to expect. Somebody like me who knows what to expect. Next series, Tess, is a pretty sad situation that very, very hits me hard. I didn't care too much the first time I played the game about her. After playing part 2 and loving Joel and knowing what he's been through, and then like going back to her and knowing her sacrifice, it was such an impactful thing and a powerful moment. And I can't wait for the show to show this, because it is very raw, everything that happens in this scene. And I can talk all the crap that some of the cutscenes are better for the TV show, but without this game writing and without everything that they did here, there's no way this scene could exist. And I'm sure people are going to really feel it when it happens. Is it the first video game? I couldn't say it is. I gotta like Google, because you know how you kind of just, your memory's not there. I don't know, man. I'm gonna go Google it right now. Let me go on YouTube. We're gonna Google this, and I'm just gonna name some. You don't have to agree. These are the names that I'm reading off of the list. 14 best movie adoptions for video games. Lara Croft. This is the Angelina Jolie. I just like Angelina Jolie. I don't think that was a good movie. Pixels. Never seen that one. Uncharted. That's a new one. Assassin's Creed 2016. The Resident Evil series. I got to say, the Resident Evil series, you might love it or hate it, but they did some work on that, I will say. Warcraft. I've never ever played Warcraft, and I never watched the movie. Sonic the Hedgehog Part 2 was really good. I don't care what anybody says. I enjoyed it. Mortal Kombat 2001. That was decent. The Lara Croft 2018. And they replaced Angelina Jolie and brought in somebody who I actually love, Alicia. She did well. Final Fantasy. I've never watched this. Advent Child. I never seen that. First Sonic the Hedgehog wasn't that good compared to part 2, in my opinion. Wreck-It Ralph. I've never played or saw the thing. Detective Pikachu was incredible. I don't care what anybody says. I had fun with that one. And Mortal Kombat 2, 1995. All right, so for number 1 ranked on Tomato Meter, Werewolf Within. I've never seen it. I don't even know what that is. The Angry Bird movie. I've never seen it. I know what it is, but I've never seen it. Pokemon Detective Pikachu was pretty funny. Sonic the Hedgehog Part 2 was really good. Mortal Kombat, Tomb Raider, we already talked about these. Rampage, Monster Hunter. I didn't get to see that one. I'm not gonna name the same ones again. Prince of Persia, I think I seen it. I don't remember. It wasn't that great. I'm telling y'all, Resident Evil had some good fun, in my opinion. Y'all could hate me on this, but they had some good movies. It wasn't like the greatest movies of all time, but Silent Hill movie, and we're getting down to the lower levels here. Super Mario Bros. 1993, Need for Speed, Ratchet and Clank. Let's see. Damn, they got a lot of Resident Evil movies. Doom came out with a movie. I'd never seen that. Hitman. Nah, he was a little too, you know, like little F-boy. Mad Max. I've never seen that. I would like to see that. And I'm gonna stop here, but that's a lot of names, and none of them were that great. Sorry, I don't mean to be rude. Let me go for TV shows. Let's go for TV shows, because I was doing movies. All right, because this is a TV show. It's not the same as a movie. Movie's totally different. All right, here we go. Let's see. Tomato ranks TV shows. You know what? Arcane was cool. All right, I loved Arcane. Cyberpunk, I've been meaning to watch it. I still haven't seen it. Castlevania was incredible. I absolutely loved season 1. Dragon's Dogma, I never watched it. The Witcher, I liked the first season. Halo, I really didn't like it. Cuphead has a TV show. What the hell is going on? Resident Evil TV show, never seen it. It might be up there, man. Everybody watching, it might be up there. Joker, what's cracking, brother? Good to see you, man. I just was going through the list of so-called best video game adoptions out there. Tell me what you think is the best one. I watched The Last of Us, and I actually really like The Last of Us. I can't say it's the best because it's only one show. Still 9 episodes in total. But I do, like it. There's not a lot of TV shows that I would say, were like crazy. Assassin's Creed was your favorite? The movie. See, you're confusing the conversation because like they never had a TV series, but the movie was all right. Yeah. Sadly, it didn't, really blow up, so people didn't really get into it. But TV shows. Let's talk about TV shows because I feel like the movies, there's a lot of them. I named a couple of TV shows. I'm not saying I don't even know which one I would pick, to be honest with you guys. Too many. And I don't really consider one or the other better. Just gonna be honest. But the tomato ranking, whatever the tomato ranking got, Arcane, which was a great show. I gotta see Cyberpunk. I know the Castlevania was good. Witcher first season was all right. Pretty much it. Hey, Joker, did you get to watch the first episode of The Last of Us? Games Gone Cinema. No, I was saying them first, but then I'm talking about Miles kind of asked me, what do I think? Is it one of the best? It could be, man. Who knows if it becomes that? You get me? Like, it could be. What I was telling everybody is somebody like me who loves the series is going to watch it and enjoy the TV show. But if you're a newcomer, you've never play the games and you don't care about the games, and you're just trying to watch a TV show, will Joel and Ellie really capture you? Is it something you're interested in watching for 9 episodes? Their storyline, a little kid talking crap the whole time, and freaking cranky old man like, be quiet, sit down. You know what I mean? And like, I make it sound bad, but the point is that if the world is like, yo, that is amazing, I'm interested. That's the question I got for you guys, because y'all all play the game, so it makes no sense to ask you. You can't ask me about the series. That's how I feel about it. I've been a fan, so I'm a fanboy. You know, it's different. You know, it's like freaking dudes in a Star Wars outfit, and you're like, hey man, how's that Star Wars? You know what I mean? I don't know. Hey Joker, how you been, man? I haven't talked to you in a while, dude. What's going on with you? Happy New Year's. Blessings your way, man. What is new with you, dude? You've been in this chat for a little bit. I didn't even notice. Everybody watching, we got Majan Joka 0319. Really cool dude, content creator, and hardcore, what would I call you? Hardcore what? We got to give everybody a hardcore something. Hardcore what? Anime guy, hardcore Joker, Jaloker. He's a lurker. He's a Jaloker. Jalurker. But yeah. We were just talking about the series and how I think it's gonna go. I think the first episode has made it very clear that they are trying their best to stay true to the actual game, but they want to give you a fun experience with little extra details, which I don't mind. And I'm not here for a new show. You know what I mean? I know what the series is about. So, but they did do some good stuff. They did better on some performances as far as presentation goes. You think about it, man. We play this game and they're like, "Hey, you got to go get this piece of fuel. Go get that. Hey, you got to go in this house here and loot up for 15 minutes." And you're just looting rags and papers. Imagine a TV show just said, we're going to show you guys what a game looks like. And they got people in the house just grabbing rags and scissors and all the silly stuff you do in this game. And you're just looting around. It's like the most boring TV show in society. And that's why I love the fact that they exploring backstories to make it even better. So I'm interested to see what more they're gonna do for the whole series. Should be fun, man. It should be fun. I gotta remember to turn off that timer. I have some timers going off for my chat, and The Last of Us is only once a week, so I have to remember to turn that sucker off for a little bit. We'll be back next week. We will be back next week. Hey, but yeah, it was fun, guys. I'm gonna probably get off here, get myself some water, relax for a little while. Had a long day, and I'm ready to just chill. Excited about next week. Hope y'all are too, man. What's up? We gonna do a watch party together, guys? What's up? I want to start like doing little watch parties for the series. I feel like I can commit to watching this weekly. I don't know. We'll see. The site I use is called Screener. It's pretty cool. It's useful. It's easy. Anybody can jump on through their phone or whatever. It's legal. It's not some stolen bootleg watch party thing. But yeah. But yeah. Any last words about the show? Any last words you guys got? We're about to get out of here. I appreciate everybody for coming through. We will be back tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Monday? Tomorrow's Monday, right? Yeah, tomorrow's Monday, but it's a holiday. I could dig it. Hold on a second. Let me just check something. Is everything closed tomorrow? Is everything closed? or nah? I might have messed up, man. I need some snacks. I don't got nothing at the house. I hope the freaking CVS or something's open. Oh man, what a rookie. Yeah, it's Monday for Miles. Miles, it's probably like 3 in the morning for you, man. Thank you for being around, brother. I hope you having a great Monday/Sunday. The holiday in America is called Martin Luther King Day. He's probably one of the greatest people to exist in all of humanity. And all he ever did was give out speeches. So that tells you about humanity, how good they're doing in the world. But he's if you don't know who he is, I like to end my stream with that. That's actually a good. Martin Luther King is one of those guys who had the education and the passion and compassion to want to inform the world of how to be better and to choose peace over violence in a time where racism was heavy. There was complete segregation in America, and people couldn't drink out of the same faucet. Black people couldn't go to the restaurants. This man stood up and helped create a movement. He wasn't alone, though. He had many educated people. He was such a powerful human being that after they killed him, of course they were going to kill him. He was too strong. After they killed him for being a good person, they killed him for being a good person. You can't be too good of a person or you're going to get killed. So he was so good of a person that they had to kill him. And then America said, you know what? These black people, we're giving them union jobs in factories, and we're giving them big pay and allowing them to get educated with high level schooling. So what America did, by the way, Miles, for everybody watching, Miles is from the UK. What America did say, okay, we're going to take out all these factories in America. We're going to go to third world countries so that they could make our products now. That way, poor people, the minority, won't be able to benefit. We're going to just go to third world countries, let them make the products for us now so that American people can stay poor. Secondly, they changed the education system so that it can be a more, I need to obey and I need to be quiet and learn to be a good worker. Instead of what they used to do, which all of the schools had programs where you can get your license to be somebody, for computer design and different things. They took that out of all the academical schools in America for a while because of Martin Luther King, because he was creating a movement and he had lawyers and he had a bunch of smart people backing him. And it was too dangerous for society. And that's what happened, unfortunately. And it was a way to create slavery again, but through low education and cheap jobs that don't give you benefits or health insurance, don't give you union pay or protection and anything like that. That's America continuously trying to oppress people, unfortunately. But that's why they celebrate Martin Luther King, to remind you, hey, don't try to be a good guy because you might get shot. Don't try to change the world for the better because you might get shot. If you want to get shot and be like Martin Luther King, go right ahead. Let's see how many brave Americans will take that martyr you know, and that's what originally happened. Just wanted to educate somebody from the UK. I'm sure you probably heard of it all. I just felt like sharing it anyways. But that's how it goes. And sometimes they won't shoot you. They'll just drug you and then say that you overdosed, or, you know, they'll give you prescription pills and overdose you on those. You know, there's different ways, and it's an unfortunate reality. You know, just the way the system works. So, but luckily enough, the percentage is very high. We have a 90+% of good people in the world. Honestly, I truly believe that with all my heart. 7 billion people. All it takes is one person to create a bomb and destroy a building and kill thousands. But you don't see it every day, craziness like that. There's bad things that happen, but it's not as bad as you might think. There's 7 billion people, man. You know how crazy that is? Imagine if half of the population was evil and they were doing bad things. It's a really small amount of people that were not doing good things. So you got to appreciate our earth, appreciate all the great people we have in our society, people that are kind, people that are generous, and just good people in general. You know, but we are blessed, and guys like Martin Luther King reminded us of that. And that's something I cherish about his character as a human. You feel me? But we're going to celebrate that tomorrow. Top 1% are the real ass. I don't know, Miles. And see, this is where me and Miles, everybody watching, Miles has crapped on every billionaire, saying that nobody should be a billionaire and that they're just evil people. And I can't disagree, right? Because the facts are, you should give back and do better. Don't get that twisted. But I do say that, like, there's somebody out there, a regular cousin of Miles, maybe, you know, a grandchild of Miles someday when he has kids, that will end up being a billionaire, and only because they felt the responsibility of taking care of their family. They got tired of seeing their mom working 2 jobs. They got tired of seeing their family just suffer financially. Because truth is, marriages usually fail because of financial reasons. People get tired financially, they're exhausted, and they can't be together because they spend more time at work than with each other. Then they have bills and they're stressed out every day, and then they'll break up. And you look at the legal documents, that the actual data about marriages and divorces, the amount of divorces that are because of finances are extremely high. This is a sad reality. So when you say, you know, these people that are rich, you know, they're evil, I disagree, because people need to provide for their families and got to create generational wealth if they can. So it's just one of those things where, like, somebody gets lucky and they invent some little thing on the internet. What's the name of the kid? I don't know his name, but he created Napster. For those that don't know, Napster is a very old school thing. When I was younger, they had a way to download music. Originally, they never had that before, and it was illegal. But he created it that way anybody could just go on there, download that Napster, and then start downloading all types of music. And the kid was like 20 years old or something when he did that. Then he became a billionaire, you know, millionaire, and making a lot of money. And there's a lot of people that do that. You know, maybe a YouTuber blows up with his silly little dance, or freaking, you know, nowadays you can do anything. You know, if I can just throw farts in people's faces on TikTok, I'm probably gonna get famous right now. And then I'm making millions of dollars, and all of a sudden I fall into the category of somebody that's evil because I've made millions. It's an unfair thing. For example, I've been homeless. I've sat there also in a home on my stream, broke to the point where I'm eating oatmeals every day, all day. Like, I've been broke. You know, there's no magical, oh, I'm making billions of dollars. I'm this famous thing. There's been times where I've been broke in my life, plenty of times, and I've been financially decent also at times in my life. So, you know, it happens. I have 2 kids, I got my family and all this stuff, and money is necessary. So it's one of those type of conversations where I personally feel, you know, the idea that money's evil, I've had this struggle with that, because I always feel you should never follow anything. You should never chase money. This is how I really feel. And I've always been willing to sacrifice all these cool things, that are opportunities that I had, just to keep the integrity of my passions and not turn it into a business. But this year, specifically 2023, I feel I need to focus on business more, because my kids need more money. My daughter's 21 and she had a car issue. Her grandfather passed. There was so many bills to pay and she couldn't do it. And I didn't have all the money for all that stuff. And it's like, oh my God, I need to take a trip back, 1,000+ miles to come to her grandfather's funeral, or to see him in the hospital before he dies, and then to go this and to do that. And it's like, okay, well, now I need extra money that I don't have to take care of my daughter's situations. Oh, her car broke down and she doesn't live here. She lives over 1,000 miles away. So then all of a sudden she gives me a call to pay for something. And now I'm like, oh my goodness, I got to come up with this money that I don't have saved, because I'm not rich, right? I'm a normal person with bills and life and whatever. So it's one of those things where, yes, focusing on business should be a priority. So then when my daughter does call, I have thousands in the bank, maybe millions for her. And that way I'm like, hey, here, you're all set. I don't want to just give my daughter money though, but I want her to have it when she needs it, and to know that she's supported. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to just give my kids a silver spoon and make them become these snobby rich people, but I want them to be like, oh, well, like I told you, her car broke down. Okay. She called me. Hey, I need to fly over to Boston. I'm in Florida. I need to fly to Boston to see my grandfather who's dying in the hospital. Okay. Oh, well, he's dead. A couple of months later, he's dead. I have to go to the funeral, which is 1,000+ miles away. That's another money. Hey, who's paying for the funeral? Oh my God, who's doing this? And I got to get an apartment. And now I have to move. My roommate left. Oh my God. And now that's just one kid. And then there's other life factors. Now, apologies, I'm pouring it all out here, but the point of it is if I became a millionaire, I have to keep that financial flow going. I cannot just give it all away. The way I originally used to think was, I got to give it all away. I want to better the world. I'm going to do charity and that's it. It's like, well, if I give it all away, I'm not going to be able to build more to give more away. So I have to create a flow of money so that I can give back, so that I can provide for a foundation, so that I can create a charity, so that I can go build a school somewhere, so that I can create a, sports court, a football field, baseball field, basketball field for the kids in a specific city. So I can, help build a Boys and Girls Club for kids. So if I don't have the money, I can't do those things. I can't provide society anything. So that's where there's a sense of thing. And somebody in the chat said, if you've been broke and you still defend rich people, I'm not defending nobody. First of all, I defend me and my family. I'm not a representative of any of these human beings on earth. Sorry to break the news. Might be the same race. You might like the same music or video game or something, but I don't represent anybody other than myself and my family. With that in mind, what I said was, I don't want to judge some of these rich people because they can be just like us, going through this grind, working 2 jobs, dealing with life, you know, and then they find a way to make enough money to grow, and they're doing well, and they start investing, and they realize they want to keep this money flow to help their families and their future generations. There's nothing wrong with that. So do you want your great grandkids to have to work 2 jobs and to just struggle and be miserable because they come home to sleep and then they got to go back to work and then they just pay their bills? And then they get old and they have kids and then they can't see their kids because they're busy working. Or do you want to say, you know what, I have, you know, 100,000 for each of my grandkids, and they can invest that into a business and start trying to build a future. You get me? So it's one of those things. I'm not defending rich people. I don't know nobody rich people like that. I'm not best friends to defend anyone. But that's just my thoughts on that. But that's a whole nother conversation, and that's a layers that we going into. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. And you know, I'm going into business this year, so I have a lot to learn about business. It's never been my focus. I'm an artist, so I'm excited about getting into the business side of the world and learning more as I go. Yeah, billionaires. How much is a billionaire? Type the number in the chat. Somebody, if you know. So think about it. Think about the number. It's a lot of money. But the point is I'm not here to, like I said, I don't know these people. The idea, what I'm trying to talk about is the principle of we all should strive for greatness, and not about the money, but it's about the freedom that your family can have. If you're poor, if you grew up like me, right? I used to go to my cousin's house. One of the saddest things that would happen was I put my cup down. I'm sitting on the kitchen. I put my cup down on the table. I look to the left and I'm talking to my cousin. 1 or 2 sentences. I come back to my cup and I go to grab it. And there's a cockroach. If you guys don't know what a cockroach, if you're on the other side of the world, it's an insect. And it's already on the cup. It's already on top of the cup, about to take a sip of my drink for me. I was so poor when I was a kid that I slept in the sofa because I had 3 sisters and they had the room. They shared a room, by the way. But I slept on the sofa and there was rats that would crawl on me every day when I went to bed. They'll just jump around. All right. That was my reality. So if you're telling me that I deserve that and that everybody in my family deserves that and nobody should be able to have financial support or just be able to live normal and not have to live off welfare, and you know, when we were kids we would eat the freaking government cheese, which was like this big orange block of gook. It was like plastic. You had to eat that, you know. And then you know, growing up in the really bad areas where people will rob your house, people are getting shot right outside. You might see a dead body by the age of 9 like me. And you know, just drug addicts, drug dealers. You learned about all of it before you were a teenager. You didn't get to have a childhood of just purity, you know. And you're gonna tell me that, oh, don't strive to be rich because that's evil people and that this and that, and no, because I don't want my grandkids to have to live that life. Wouldn't want my grandkids to be. So the goal is, before I die, to set my kids up for true success for their kids And that's it. That's good enough for me. And then from there, they got to figure it out. Like, dude, if I get a couple of my grandkids enough money to start businesses and live their lives, I'm happy. That has nothing to do with being a billionaire. No, I agree. But if I let's say I started, all right, and this is another conversation for everybody listening. I talked about this with this person on my chat. Understand, if I make $1 million right now, I'm in the ghetto. Okay. If anybody finds out that I made $1 million, my house is getting robbed tonight. If I was on the stream and I'm like, hey, I'm a millionaire, guys, I will be robbed right now during the stream. By the time before I can end the stream, I'm not getting raided by the cops. It'll be just some thugs. It's like, oh, I know where he lives around my way. Probably a friend of mine. Hey man, we just go get that fool. And then all of a sudden, I'm robbed. That's just how it goes. So when I make my first $1 million, I already have to spend a lot of it to move to somewhere safe. So now that's going to cost me money. Then I realized, wow, now that I'm making this amount of money, I have to spend more. And all of a sudden it's like, okay, well, my mother, my family, they got to get out of where they're at. And then all of this stuff has to happen where it's like, all right, well, that's not enough money for me. I have to do more. And all of a sudden now I start investing the money. Now I'm becoming a multi-millionaire so that I can take care of everything that I need to do, because now I got to live in a better place so that they won't come after me. And I can't just travel on the train and bus. I like traveling on the train and bus. I took the train and bus today to go to ice skating with my nephew's niece and my cousin. It was a really good time. And I like going on that, but it's a little more dangerous in the neighborhoods that I'm in at the moment, especially if people knew you were a millionaire. If I was a hidden millionaire, like a secret guy, that's different. So those are just the ideas of like, okay, now I'm a millionaire, I got to pay for this, I got to pay for that. But you get me. I don't know. But yeah, you're talking about billionaires, and that's a big money, and that's a lot of money. And I'm not, I don't have the thing for that. I wasn't defending anybody again. I was just trying to make a point about, like, we shouldn't demonize progression financially, because it's a tool just like anything else for us to advance our lives and not have to be struggling. You feel me? Just like my sponsorship that I got going on right now. I might actually add to that text there. It's saying use my code for 21 free meals plus free shipping. Yes, sir. Anyways, guys, I'm trying to get out of here. It was a fun stream getting to watch the show. I feel a little weird watching it on stream, but I thought it was all right. I'm going to have to get some feedback on that, see what everybody feels. I'll be back tomorrow just playing some games and just cooling off and stuff like that. And I don't disagree that like billionaires can end poverty, but the issue also, Miles, is once we create homes for the homeless, once we create end poverty and try to help people, there's always people that are not willing to take the help, or they'll take the help and abuse it. Some drug addict will take the free house that you give them and they'll rent it out to somebody else so that they can do drugs. And then they're still homeless. You know what I mean? It's like it's true what you're saying about they can start helping the world. I'm not even thinking about just poverty. It's the world, right? You got people dying from starvation, people dying from dehydration, people in my neighborhood in the Northeast, where in America, people freeze to death in the winter. So there's a lot of ways we could help our societies. And but it's it's a lot. It's complicated because, you know, just giving the money to like, hey, we're going to try to create homeless shelters for everybody all over the world. Then everybody's going. So then now you got to like create programs to help the homeless break free from their depression, break free from their addictions, because people are not just homeless, man. Any of us could end up homeless. You know, your wife leaves you, your kids say they hate you, you lose your job, and you injure your foot, and you're just like, I can't do this no more, and you mentally tap out, and all of a sudden you're homeless. You know, so it's a complicated conversation, and we have a lot of issues in our society in general that have nothing to do with money. It's mental, emotional, spiritual, you know, that we have to work on, and we got to be better people. Like I was telling you the other day, I'm sitting there, a random guy stopped me in the street. He looked like a little bit of a troublemaker. And he's like, hey man, I'm just looking for a job agency. Do you know if there's any around here? I just moved here this week and I'm looking for something. And I'm like, oh, let me Google it for you. So then I go and I Google it, and I'm like, okay, buddy, hey, have a good day. And I feel pretty good. I'm like, oh man, good luck out there. You got this. And then 10 minutes later, I'm almost at the store that I was going to. I was going to a grocery store, and there's a guy laying outside in the street. So I stop and I go over to him and I'm like, hey man, wake up. Are you okay? Are you alive? Are you okay? What's going on? And then he's like, and he's like in a daze. He's talking crazy. So I'm like, okay, he sounds drunk. I'm starting to like figure out what's wrong with him. And then he's like, hey, leave me alone. Leave me alone. And I'm like, bro, I'm trying to help you, man. What is going on? I'm willing to give him money, you know, buy him some food, anything at that moment. I felt bad. I'm like, why are you just laying out in the street like this, dude? Literally just laying on the street in the sidewalk, and everybody's walking around the guy like he doesn't exist. People are just walking around him like, ugh. You know, nobody's saying nothing. He's just laying there. It's different if he was like just asking for change, being a, you know, like, hey, give me change. I need change. Bothering people. But he was laying in the way of the sidewalk, the whole sidewalk. People had to go around him, and nobody was saying nothing to him, checking to see if he's alive, making sure he's okay. And I'm like, dude, what's up? And he's like, leave me alone. Like, dude, what? Like, hey man, I'm here to help, bro. And he just, oh, leave me alone. And he starts like kind of getting loud with me. So I ain't gonna stick around to a drunk guy that's gonna probably swing at me in a minute. I'm like, okay man, you take care of yourself, all right? And I walk away. And I feel bad, but what am I to do? You know, some people don't want the help is my point. And then there's other people who will take your help. I live in a place where there's these ramps, and the same day, another situation. All these situations happen in the same day. This is a couple of days ago. I was coming home, and there was a guy in a wheelchair, and he was like struggling to even start up. You know, when you need to start up to get up the ramp, he was just there like struggling, and I helped him out. And I was like, hey man, I got you, buddy. He's like, thanks. And I pushed him up, and we just talked while we were doing it. I was getting him to his place, and I'm like, all right, man, you take care of yourself. He's like, thank you, I appreciate you. And that was it. Casual. I didn't feel like I was a superhero. I wasn't doing anything special. It's just a simple thing. He wanted to help. You get what I'm saying? Like, so if I'm a billionaire, I need to create social programs to show support for mentally disturbed people that are depressed, struggling, that have addictions, that have problems. We got to create systems to support us. And for example, for men, one thing we don't do as men is sit down with another man and say, hey man, I'm hurting right now. I feel sad. I'm feeling depressed, you know, and we don't just have a face-to-face sit down with another male. We'll turn the TV on, we'll watch some football, we'll play some video games, You know what I mean? If it comes up, it's a miracle. And we need to create more support system for men. Women will, oh my God, girl, you don't know what happened to me. And they'll just sit down and cry with each other, and they'll supportive, more supportive than men. And we got to create programs for men to feel that way. And those are the ways, if I was a billionaire, I would do things like that. Fixing depression, fixing the suicide rates by attacking the emotional damage we all go through in our lives. All of the powerful moments that happen in our lives, and help us support each other. Like, what can we do? And it's okay. You're sad, you're mad. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be, you know, depressed or lonely or whatever emotions. We can't shame people. We have to be supportive of these people. That's why, like, and Miles, you probably won't agree, and everybody watching won't agree with this. That's why, for me, you know, I say racism is a mental illness. And I don't mean that in a negative way to disrespect racist people. I mean that in the most loving way, that I understand that they're hurting and that they're suffering something very deep. And that we can't just cast them aside and kind of like boycott all these sad people that are going through a mental illness. It's unfair to them. They need love, they need support, they need help. Just throwing hate back is not going to cure that. It's the same thing with sexist people, you know? Sexist people have problems. That sexist people have no education on things. For example, as a kid, I wouldn't want to say, I don't think I was sexist, but I was taught, yo, look at that girl's big butt. Yo, damn, look at that booty. Ooh, yeah, look at that booty. Look at that booty. And that was it. You get me? Like, I'm literally not even a teenager, and this is what I was taught. Look at that booty. Damn, she got a booty. And we would just look for booties before I was even a teenager. You know, that was the norm from my culture in New York City, that mentality. And it's an education, a culture thing. And we don't have the mentors. We don't have the people to be like, hey, stop being a dumbass, dude. What are you talking about? You know, have some respect, you know, or whatever. It took me time as a man to say, yo, that's not cool, dude. You know what I mean? Women are more than just look at that booty. So it's a big situation. And it's not just dads. I didn't have a dad, unfortunately, but it's lack of dads, but also just the cultures that are out there and the lack of support for us to be able to create a support system to say, hey, man, this is the way you should be, a little more, you know, educated. Boobs were in the dictionary before breasts. That's crazy. That shows you the perverted nature of our mentality. And I'm a guy. I love women. I love sex. I love beautiful women. I still love women. I just know that it's not all that ignorant childishness that I had as a kid. It's bigger. It's deeper. These women have complex situations. Some of them were abused as children. Some of them were sexually assaulted. Some of them, you know, have these emotional damages, and you're just sitting there looking at the butt or breasts, and you just want to put your little toy in the box. You know what I mean? Like, and you're not even thinking about what's going on. You don't even know them, you know? And that's why when you get older, you get a little more wiser, and you're like, dude, it's the deeper layers to human beings. Have some respect. So, but that takes us. And like I said, a billionaire is not going to solve that. A billionaire can create programs to start educating, create programs to teach, help people grow and understand each other better. For example, when I talked about racism, the issue with racism is like, you know, if an alien came, and this is the question I'll ask about people about with racism. If an alien came out of Earth, out, and they had only 2 fingers, and their head was giant, and they had big black eyeballs, and they freaking didn't have legs, they just were a blob of body, and that's your alien, the exact thing I just said, you would treat them very differently. And this is a sad reality about our mentalities. What we don't know, we fear. And the truth be told, that we gotta do better to educate ourselves and to say, okay, there's different cultures. Okay, you know, the Asian culture, the black culture, the very smaller cultures as well, just like the southern side of America, the northeast side, you know, south side, west side, Midwest. You know, there's different everything, and there's so many layers. And that's all I was stating, is that if I'm a billionaire, I want to be able to support all of it, teach it to people to be well-rounded, to understand things better. Oh man, look at that, buddy. Yeah, the whole taxes thing, that's a whole nother conversation. I had that conversation the other day about, you know, policies are made with loopholes, and I'm not going to go into it. And apologies for going so deep right now, guys. I really didn't want to. But I was talking about how, and this is how I'm going to end that conversation, too many policies, laws, you know, even the American's Constitution, it was all written hundreds of years ago, and people are sitting here acting like that is the law when it's old, outdated, and not relevant to the current state of society. And we got to update those bad boys. You might want to update a video game, you update your apps, you update your websites, you update everything except the actual laws and policies to fit the modern day times and the need of our society. That is a bigger topic, man. You going down a rabbit hole, I'll be here all night preaching. But that is an issue. And unfortunately, people don't fight hard enough to want to say, hey man, we might need to change these things. We got to do better. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, I should have got out here a long time ago. It's already 12 o'clock. It's been a fun stream to watch together. I'm going to do this next week, but I'm going to try to present it a little different. I'm going to see how we go for next week. I might actually do something really awesome. I got a cool idea for next week's show, so hopefully everybody will enjoy it. We'll do another Last of Us watch party. Hopefully it's better than this one. For all those showing love on Discord, I appreciate y'all, man. We'll catch back up. Catch up soon. Everybody in the chat, yo, thank you so much. Sorry for the long, deep combos about different things. We'll be back tomorrow with regular streams. Actually, tomorrow I'm gonna probably stream a lot, and it's gonna be just regular games. The Last of Us right here is so dope, and I'm getting to watch only the cutscenes, which have some really cool stuff. But I will catch up again soon. Y'all stay safe out there, stay blessed, stay warm. You know, make sure you take a little time to be kind, to give back to society in some kind of way. It can be a smile, it can be opening a door. A kind gesture goes a long way. You don't know what people are going through, and your love and support can really help them. For example, I got my struggles right now in my life, but I feel very grateful. I'm grateful because I know that no matter how bad things are, I'm gonna get through them. And I keep a smile on my face. You guys see I stay positive. I try to provide good energy to you guys. Even if I have a bad day, I'm still providing positive energy because I love this. I love sharing my time, my energy, and growing with people and just having conversations. Things you guys say are a part of my life, as far as like, I like to think about these things and I analyze them and try to see what I can do to grow as a human and try to understand other perspectives. And I really, really, really appreciate it. So when you, the people, go out into the world, I hope you share that same type of idea of being open-minded to anything, but also being willing to share your positivity, the best you possible, as much as humanly possible. Because you are born great and you have the greatness within you. All you have to do is just continue to embrace who you are, what you want, and then share that with the world. And I promise, you know. But anyway, all I said, peace and love, man. Y'all stay safe out there.